My iPad just died. My iPad just died. So I'm back on the phone. My iPad just died. That cord really said, fuck you, bitch. Bye, bitch. I don't know if I could see your comments on the phone. I don't know if I could see the chat on the phone. There you are. I'm back. I had to come back on the fucking phone because the iPad really did die on me. But I want to continue this conversation. So I'm back. Prince got brought up. Prince got brought up. Yeah, I don't even know if that stream is going to save. I don't even know if that stream is going to save since it died. I don't even know if that stream is going to save since it died. Since the iPad died. We'll see. We'll see if it saves when I turn it back on. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that cable. Yeah, somebody brought up Prince and how could Prince be an alpha with feminine whatever, because he was like very feminine whatever. No, that's not what it's about. That's what I'm saying when I say it's about like flex. Like, I don't know how to explain it maybe, but that's what I mean when I say it's like flex energy, like flex energy. Like Prince was like, yeah, so what? I have high heels on. I will still flex on you and take your bitch because I'm that nigga. That is alpha energy. It doesn't have nothing to do with him being quote unquote like feminine. And Prince really would come and take your bitch. Like, really? Like, have y'all not seen that picture of like Prince laying on the couch with the two girls on top of him, like with his perm hair, like everything. Like, I have the energy that I could roll up on your bitch in yes, Brittany, like I have the energy that I could roll up on your bitch in a purple blouse, a purple crop top blouse, some tight assless fucking chaps, and some high heel shoes, and I will still flex on your bitch and take her. Yes, eyebrows on fleek, eyeliner on fleek, and I will still flex on your bitch and take her away from you and leave you questioning your life, mouth wide open, wondering what just happened. Cause he had that alpha energy. It didn't have to do with like him being feminine or anything like that. Alpha energy is just that I'm the shit energy, like that. I'm that nigga energy. Maybe if you just like don't get it, you just don't get it. I don't know. Folks really have to decolonize their minds, equating being an alpha with the top tier of white male patriarchy. Yeah, there's a lot of like, it seems like there's a lot of equating of like being an alpha with like, well, but how could Prince be an alpha when he was like so feminine? Like, it doesn't have to do with like being the most masculine, jacked. Like, that is not what makes you an alpha. Like, that is not what makes you an alpha. Being jacked up on steroids and shit. Like, that's not what makes you an alpha. I don't know how you're watching me on fucking 2 Lives. I'm only on this one. Prince was an alpha, definitely. Flatiron hair and all that. Here's a question. Would Prince have been an alpha if he wasn't a successful musician? Some people grow into their alphaness. I think it's more complicated. Me personally, I think that Prince would have still. I feel like that was just Prince's personality. It seemed like to me that was just Prince's personality. Because even from the time he was small, people that were around Prince talked about he just had this attitude of like, that he was the shit, you know? Right, Davy Jones. Jacked. Because I just watched Sausage Party yesterday. And he was like, I'm juicing up, man. I'm juicing up, bro. I'm juicing up. All that does not mean that you're an alpha. Like, doing all that does not mean that you're a fucking alpha. I don't know what you mean I'm on 2 Lives. I'm in charge, I run things, alpha. I agree. Maybe that's like the simplest way to put it. I'm in charge, I run things, alpha. But I don't have to be in charge, and I don't have to run things through intimidation tactics, through putting my hands on people. I just naturally run shit because I'm that nigga. That's alpha energy. I show up everywhere and I run shit because I'm that nigga. That's alpha energy. Like, that's alpha energy. This whole conversation started from Sausage Party. That is true. Hi, Just Nickel. That was a perfect recreation. I just watched it. My iPad died, so the old live stream went away. Do we think people could learn to be alphas, or are you only born with it? I don't know. That's a good question. What do you guys think about that? Me? Yeah, I have boss bitch energy. I know that. There you go. My iPad just turned back on. Let me see if the old one will at least save, or if that shit might be gone. Damn, I'm gonna be mad if it's gone. But oh well. That just means Jesus was like, all that foot talk was not meant to be saved. Oh look, I am on 2. How am I on 2? What? Okay. What? How am I on live? How do I have 2? You're right. How do I have 2 live streams going? How do I stop the Bees Bake one? I want to stop it. Stop it. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? What are you doing, YouTube? YouTube, what are you doing? You're smoking rocks. I don't know what's YouTube doing right now. I don't know what's YouTube's fucking up right now, guys. YouTube's fucking up right now. How do I end one? It says I have 2 going, so how do I end one? How do I end one? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. It says there's more people watching. I'm back. I don't know what's happening. YouTube's fucking up. YouTube's fucking up. How do I end my old live stream? Does anybody know? What do we think of Bailey's question? Do we think people could learn to be alphas, or are you only born with it? That was a good question. What do we think? I think it depends. I don't see why not. I think you could learn. You can develop alpha-like qualities. I know some people who are painfully shy then changed as they got older. I think maybe you can learn if we agree that it's about being secure in yourself, that type of energy. Maybe you could learn as time goes on. If you learn to be more secure in yourself and who you are, and you start giving off that I'm the shit vibe and flexing on people, yeah, you could probably learn. You could probably learn. You could probably learn. You could probably learn. But how do I learn how to end this other live stream is the motherfucking question. I know some people who were painfully shy then changed as they got older. Why does it say I have 2 lives going at once? It's how you were born, I think. Who you grew up around influenced your behavior. Agent Ross got you on 2 live streams. Agent James, you're not born with it, you're conditioned with it. I think an alpha, I agree, I think an alpha has to be raised up, but after a certain age or time is too late. Conditioning. Agent James got sick of our shit. The only thing feminine about Prince was the way that he dressed. Oh, that wasn't Prince? That wasn't Prince? I don't know how it says I'm on 2. I don't know how it says I'm on 2. I can't get my other one to end. I can't get my other one to end. When I try to click on it, it says that I'm still fucking live. And I don't have an option to end it. It's not giving me an end option. It's not giving me an end option. I don't know what's going on. It's tripping. Let me try and close YouTube on my iPad and reopen it and see what happens. Still, it says I'm live on both. Let me see. If I reopen, it said, do I want to resume my last stream where I left off? I don't want to stay on the iPad. Let's resume it. Let's resume it so we can end it, and then we'll just have this one. Now I'm on both. I have it open on the iPad and on the phone at the same time. All right, I'm gonna end this one. End so the iPad can charge. Okay, I just ended the other one, so we're just on this one on the phone. All right, there we go. There we go. Even though I hate live streaming on the phone because the fucking phone screen is so small. The captions be so small. I mean, the letters be so small for the comments. There we go. Ooh, it's 170 y'all watching. It must have been split between the two live streams. There we go. I'm back. I think an alpha has to be raised up, but after a certain age or time, it's too late. You stay there. We're here on this one now, part 2. We'll just put this one part 2. I don't know how this shit is gonna fucking save, but we'll see how it goes. Born with it. Oh, a lot of y'all are saying born with it. Hello Randomness said you have to be born with it. Ebony said you have to be born with it. Brandon said you have to be born with it. Soybean said maybe it could be developed over time. You could learn. Both, I think, experiences change people. You could learn. I'm of the firm belief that nurture overrules nature at a certain point. Once you become secure, you can learn to be an alpha. I think being born with it sounds too easy. It's how you grow up and what your levels are internally. Oh, had the thumbnail. Alpha is a personality trait. I think you can learn it, but yes, I agree. I think you can learn it, but it will still be different from being born a natural alpha. In high school, everyone said the girls were crazy about Prince and he loved them back. Like, I remember my very first high school boyfriend was like really, really quiet. He was like extremely quiet. He like never talked, but he talked to me. He was like really quiet. He ran track. And everybody thought he was like weird. And I remember when we first started dating, people were like, why are you dating him? I don't understand. And I used to just be like, because he's that nigga. I haven't even been using my phone. How they said my phone overheated? The devil, 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 the devil. The devil. I wasn't even using my phone. I wasn't even using my phone. I wasn't even using my phone. I was on the iPad and I was on my computer. I wasn't even using my phone. How'd they say my phone overheated? I took a screenshot. I'm gonna put it on Instagram so y'all can see it. That was nothing but the devil. The devil was like, oh no. These niggers are they're doing too much with this conversation. That was the devil, y'all. My iPad is plugged in. My iPad died for no reason. I tried to go live on the phone. They said my phone overheated. You guys realize that has never happened to me before, ever, that they say my phone overheated. That has never happened to me before in my life. I was like, I'm not even using the phone. How my phone overheated? That was the devil. That was the devil. The devil don't like this conversation, so that means we have to continue. Right. Justice said the devil wants to be an alpha. The devil don't like this conversation. My phone never overheats. That's never happened before. It's not even hot in here. Let me go back. The CIA agent said, nah, y'all ain't gathering to discuss shit. That was too much. Woo, child. The devil. It's those press wannabe alpha males. We're onto something. They trying to shut us up. Woo, child. The devil. Introversion and extroversion can be learned, but you can also have a balance of the two, choosing when to be extroverted or when to be introverted. No one is polarizing the two. The devil mad because he ain't no alpha. I really want to know more about this alpha beta convo. I kind of feel like this is because of all the kink talk on a Sunday. Y'all silly. We need alpha male Jesus right now. Kill Will was asking a bunch of questions. Maybe he's gone now. No, really, YouTube want to be brand new when we get into a good conversation, but it was all gravy when we were talking about toe sucking and ass eating. I see you, YouTube. I knew calling Michael B. Jordan a squirrel was wrong. We got hacked. Hi, JoJo. I'm back. So we were talking about is being an alpha something that you're born with, or can you learn that type of energy? This chat is hot, right, J. Joe? The chat got too hot. The phone got overheated. The chat was too hot. Out of everything we talk about, now they want to stop us when we have this alpha convo. Some people call him Agent Ross. Some people call him Agent James. God told me something earlier when my tablet wasn't working right. Jesus was an alpha. He was that dude even in flip-flops and a maxi dress. We talked up good energy. We talked up a lot of energy. My whole phone overheated. We talked up a lot of energy. My phone couldn't handle it. Okay, but I think Monica, you're back. Monica said, I think you're born with those traits, but they have to be nurtured. Oh yeah, Davey, you missed the toe sucking and ass eating conversation. You missed it. You were talking about fucking toes getting put in wine bottles and foot rubs as a gateway drug and sucking on knees. It was a lot. It was a lot happening. It was a lot. It was too much. You could learn to be an alpha to a certain extent. Like, it's probably a combination of your natural personality and how you're raised to treat others and yourself. Oh, yeah, my boyfriend that people thought was weird. Right. People thought he was weird. But I was like, he's that nigga. Like, y'all just can't tell. Like, I could tell. Like, I can tell. Like, I have a good radar for that kind of thing. I really do. Like, I have, just like I said, I have a good radar for a coon. I could just like smell a coon. Like, you a fucking coon. I have energy for like that BDE, as we said, like the big dick energy. I just like, they were like, he's so weird and he never talks and this and this and that and that. And why are you dating him? I don't understand. And I was just like, he's that nigga. Like, y'all don't see it. Like, y'all just don't see it the way that I see it. But, like, he's that nigga. And he really was. Like, he really was. He was a great person. Like, he was like an alpha. He really was. That's why maybe it's hard for us to explain. It's one of those things maybe that is hard to explain. Like, either you just know or you don't. You just know or you don't. Like, some people you could look at, like, okay, like, I'm gonna use another example, like another actor example, right? What's his name from Queen Sugar that y'all love so much? That was also in Girls Trip. He was the young guy in Girls Trip. No shade on him. Like, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but he does not give me that vibe. Kofi, yeah, Kofi. He don't give me that vibe. He gives me big baby vibe. Like, he wants a girl to lead him around by the nose. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But like the whole energy that he was even giving off in fucking like Girls Trip, it seems like that's his energy in real life. Like, you want a mama. Like, you want a mama. You want a mama to lead you around by the nose and take care of you. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you're into. But that's not the type of vibe that I'm into. Have you heard his real voice too? He sounds like a child. No, I haven't heard his real voice. But he just gives me, and it don't matter how attractive he is or how big he is or the beard, nothing. Something about his energy does not give me like Kofi could probably try to flex on me. I'd probably laugh in that nigga face. Like, okay, nigga. Like, like, all right. Allen Iverson does have that vibe. Like, yeah, Allen Iverson would probably, and somebody said like it's the type of vibe that'll make you call a nigga daddy even if he's like younger than you. Like, yes, it's that daddy vibe. Even like you know how your dad could just look at you, like your dad don't even have to say nothing. He just like look at you and you'd be like, I'm not doing anything, you know? I'm not touching anything. You go to the store and your dad be like, and you be like, I'm not touching anything. Like they don't even have to say nothing. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. You either, then you gotta like fill it out. You gotta fill it out. You gotta like put your radar on and fill it out. You have to fill it out. You have to fill it out. If you can't fill it out, I don't know. We've been talking about it for a while trying to define it, but it's hard to define. It's hard to define. I always miss the good shit. Somebody said Michael B. Jordan is a cue card. Looks like he's reading cue cards. I prefer fucking Eric Killmonger to Michael B. Jordan. Fucking Michael B. Jordan got possessed by the spirit of the motherfucking alpha male when he was playing fucking Eric Killmonger or something. I don't know what happened. His whole demeanor, even like in real life, was different when he was like filming that movie. He was like method acting or something. His whole demeanor was different. Kofi is indeed a mama's boy. I can't stand a mama's boy. Can't stand a mama's boy. Me personally. Can't stand a mama's boy. Always want to be up under mama, sucking on mama's titty. It's a lot of women that like that though. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Michael B. Jordan was cute in Black Panther, I guess, but out of the whole Eric persona, nope, the door. You're absolutely right. Can I zoom on the phone? Oh, I can. I can zoom on the phone. You right. I'm still dead at foot rubs being a gateway drug. Oh yeah, we did talk about that, getting spanked. We did talk about that too, getting spanked. What does a coon smell like? A coon smells like mayonnaise and raisins. Mayonnaise and raisins and potato salad. I have the energy that attracts the quiet, silent type. I have friends that are quiet and they always say, how did I corrupt them? Big me energy. I hate your life. I hate you. We need a meet and greet for the Seren Club. I used to be so into Michael B. Jordan until his white woman fetish was revealed. Now I'm here for all the slander. Seren has a 6 coon sense and a BDE radar. I really do. I be feeling people's vibes out like hardcore. I just be like, you're not the one. Like, ew, you're not the one. Kofi. It's a vibe. You think Kofi looks like he wears the pants? I don't think so. Allen Iverson is the alpha. He's that nigga. He's the alpha. He's the answer. Kofi is the same way in Queen Sugar. He has mom issues. I was about to go to sleep, but here I am. Yes, Kofi does have good energy. Kofi has good energy, but he does give me where my hug at vibes. That's the best vibe. Oh, you said daddy vibe. Daddy vibe is the best vibe. What about Chadwick Boseman asking for a friend? Let me think about that. What kind of vibe does Chadwick Boseman give me? What kind of... I'm making my 10 antenna right now. The radar is something serious. Chadwick Boseman. Yo, Michael B. Jordan really got possessed. He got possessed by the alpha vibe. And then when the movie was done, it left him again. I don't know what happened. I can't stand a mama's boy either. Like when a dude wants me to mother them, I'm out. And I think it's a difference between like, you know, being affectionate with your man and like wanting to do nice things for him or like take care of him in a certain type of way. But like it be niggas that like they can't make decisions. They want you to make all the decisions and they just want like I just be like, I can't. Like, I'm not anybody's mom. Like, I can't. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't make all the decisions and, like, you supposed to be that nigga. Like, be the man. Sorry. Anyways. Chadwick. Somebody said, okay, let me pull up some pictures. Let me look. Chadwick. Let me look. Chadwick. Is Chadwick Earthworm Jim? Does Earthworm Jim give me alpha vibes? Let me see. I'm looking at the pictures. But we talk about real life, not in the movie. Does Chadwick give me real life like vibes? I'm looking at these pictures. I'm getting some geeky. I'm getting some nerd daddy vibes. I'm getting some nerd swag. I like a nerd. I like a geeky nigga too. That's another thing. That's why I'm saying that it's not just like we were talking about earlier. It's not just like physicality or like certain type of personality traits. Like it's fucking nerds and fucking geeks and shit that's like secure in themselves that give you that alpha vibe too. Like, ooh, yes, nerd daddy. Yes. Nerd daddy. Wear them glasses. Yes. Like, you know. Chadwick Boseman is giving me geeky daddy vibes. Yeah. He's giving me some alpha vibes. Yeah. I'm looking at the pictures. All these pictures where he looks unimpressed, where he's just like looking, like where he's just like looking in the camera. Chadwick Boseman is giving me the vibe more than Michael B. Jordan gives me the vibe in real life. But the iPhone is charged. Weak ass bitches, weak ass devil, overheated my phone again, but the fucking iPad is charged now, bitch. The iPad got some charge, bitch. And if the iPad dies, we're gonna go right back on the phone. Cause I got everything plugged in. That was only like 1 second. Ebony, you don't like calling a man daddy? I thought Michael B. Jordan was a nerd until he said Dragon Ball Z was his fave anime. I then knew that it was a front. Chadwick is definitely an alpha for the outfit that he served at the Met Gala. Nerdy alphas, free spirit alphas, conservative alphas, nerdy alpha, jock alpha, various forms of alphas. They just have to be secure with who they are. James, stop this shit. We still here. Warren is back. I had issues with a woman that wanted an alpha but would call it problematic and insensitive to her past trauma whenever I put my foot down. Fucking confusing. How did you put your foot down, Warren? Can you be more specific? Somebody snitching in the chat. I've watched quite a lot of his interviews and he definitely has got that natural alpha trait in my opinion. Chadwick Boseman, right? He's giving me alpha daddy vibes. He's giving me nerd daddy. Yeah. They really try to put a cap on Beast Bake. Right? They acting like we haven't had 5-hour Beast Bakes before. It has not been 5 hours yet. Now all of a sudden the iPad dying and phones overheating. I love a man securing himself who doesn't care what anyone thinks, regardless if he's a nerd or whatever. It's because it's a lot of people watching now. This nigga's watching, fucking taking notes. Jacked up! I see you, queen. Jacked up! We would not be silenced. There's nothing alpha about Michael B. Jordan, not one thing. Thank you, J. Joe. People be like, yes, Michael B. Jordan is a daddy and this and that. I'd be like, Michael B. Jordan is not a daddy. Stop these lies. Stop these lies. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. No, that's creepy calling a man daddy. What's creepy about it? What's creepy about? I mean, you know what? Let me not say that. I can see why some people would consider it to be creepy, but it's not. I mean, I guess it is, but it's not. Oh no, I call no one daddy. I can't call a man daddy. That's just weird to me. Damn, Zaddy. Even Zaddy is weird. Nah, I like nerds. I like nerds. I like nerds. I'm a nerd. I like nerds. 130 people watching. It's 141 watching now. I'm praying over this chat. I like nerds. Foot and ass talk, tell a friend, views increase. I was like, y'all must be texting people. Like, the chat is on one today. My charger is racist. Seren, do you have a permit for this live stream? Why don't y'all like calling people daddy? Y'all, why do y'all think it's creepy? Why do y'all think it's creepy? I don't know. I'm not into the whole name calling. Nerds are so cute. Nerds unite. I love nerds. What's creepy about it? Okay, this is the thing. Daddy kink can come from daddy issues, but I read an article about how whatever your kink is, you should explore it in a safe place because that's more healthy than trying to suppress it. Just Nichols said, I never understood the whole calling your boyfriend, husband, sex partner. Oh, I'm already reading it out loud. Just Nichols, sorry. I saw you retracting it. You said you don't understand. Okay, because you did not birth me. Being called daddy is weird because it's weird. Okay, the reason why you call a man daddy, though, is because... It's going to sound weird, but this is really the reason. The reason why you call a man daddy is because... It's going to sound weird. It's because he's doing for you like a father, but he's not really your father, but he's supposed to be providing for you. He's supposed to be taking care of you. He's supposed to be looking out for you. You're supposed to feel safe when you're with him. Like, I don't want to say that like in a way. I don't want to say that in a way it is that type of figure, but that's what it means. Like, that's what it means. That's why people say that. It says vague. I hate your life. I hate your life. I'm just explaining it. 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 Right. You feel like he's protecting you like a father type. Very handle your business. Right. It sounds weird, but that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. That's what it means. Like, that's what it means. It's just that, and that's why when niggas say that, like, oh, I'm younger than her, but she calls me daddy. It's just like the plate. It's the place. It's the place. It's the place that it's like the place that he is in your life, sort of. It is almost like a father figure place, but he's not actually your father. You don't say it because you actually look at him like your fucking dad, but it's just the place. I'm just saying. But you guys don't have to you don't have to call your man that if you don't want. Some niggas do like to call their chick ma or anything like that. Some niggas do like to call their girl ma or mommy. They do. Some of them do. Or they say like, that's my old lady and shit like that. Your old lady could be your girlfriend or your mom. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Zombie, y'all on crack. Y'all too much. Like, you know, being called daddy is weird to me. It's weird. It's like saying mommy. I don't even like calling men by their nicknames. I call them by their names. I mean, we in this conversation now, so let's do it. The better the sex, the better the chance I will call him daddy. It's not like we're thinking of our lovers as our actual fathers. I only want to be called baby, love, honey, that's it. Okay, but what's the difference between having a man call you baby? Like, all these terms, like baby is the same as calling you child, right? Like, he calls you his baby. He doesn't literally mean you're his baby, you're his kid, you're his baby. It's exactly the same. But we feel like baby is fine. I mean, I think daddy is fine too. Like, it's the same, right? Like, he's calling you his baby, like you his baby, like you his baby girl. You can call him daddy in the same way. That's the way that these terms of endearment work. So it's interesting that you would be fine with baby, but not okay with daddy. Right? I love being called baby girl. It's the way that he's treating her. He's protecting her. You're right about the baby thing. Their terms of endearment. Baby is fine, but daddy is not cool. I'm just saying, because somebody said no to daddy, but they said they're fine with being called baby. What's the difference? Daddy, I need $300. I see you, Justin. But it's the same thing, right? If you were dating a nigga, you go to your man like, oh, I need the money. I need the money. I need the money to get my hair done. I need the money to get my nails done. Or I need the money for this. Or I need the money for that. You're asking him for the money, right? In the same way that when you're younger, you would ask your father for money. But when you get, I mean, I don't normally ask niggas for money, but we're just using that as an example, right? Like, we're just using that as an example. When you're younger, your father stands in that role. When you're older, your man might stand in that role, where you ask your man for things the same way that you would ask your father when you're younger. I saw somebody left a comment about, like, in a marriage ceremony where, like, a father, like, gives the daughter to, like, the husband and stuff like that. Like, your husband is stepping into that provider role. Like, that's what it is. That's what it means. It's not like on no fucking incest type shit. It's just like the role that the man is supposed to fill in your life. And it's interesting that people think it's fine to be called baby, which is the same thing. Like the whole little baby shit. Like, little baby. Devil said, I'm giving y'all too much game. The devil said, I'm giving y'all too much game. The devil said, I'm giving y'all too much game. I'm giving y'all too much game. I gotta be real. If he responds to daddy and finds it hot, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna deny myself. My father's the air, so can I call my partner oxygen, wind? Get fucked, YouTube. I'm gonna keep coming back, so here we go. Oh no, I love being called baby. They're trying it. Press X to end Agent Ross. Some people be taking the mama, daddy thing too literal. It's not about no incest. Right. You never had a nigga be like, what's up, little mama? Really? 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 And y'all were like, oh my God, he's calling me mom like his mother. He has issues. He's thinking of his mother right now. He wants to have sex with his mother. It's incestuous. Like, it's not that serious. We fighting the devil today. We fighting the devil today on this fine Sunday. I'm determined now. Like, I'm determined. Some people are actually working out some issues, but for most, it's just a certain dynamic of being cared for or caring for somebody. Just keep refreshing. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna keep coming 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 back. My phone just keeps overheating. My phone keeps overheating. I was on my phone, the phone overheated, and then I get on the iPad, and the iPad keeps dying. Calling the nigga that's dicking you down daddy is weird to me. That's it. Agent Zames and the Zevil are mad that they ain't Zalphas. It was like a lot of people watching. I think the number of people watching is like has something to do with it too. It was like 170 people. I think that has something to do with it too. Zelina's! Anything for Zelina's? Hi, Dominique. I understand the nicknames of baby, daddy, ma is the love and attachment to the words. Right, exactly. Thank you. They're terms of endearment. They're terms of endearment. Dominique, we're talking about calling your man daddy, or your man calling you baby, or your man calling you ma, or something like that. Words mean things. People need to think about what they're saying. I mean, I could turn the air up, but it's not that hot in here. Deliver us from Ziva. Y'all ridiculous. Y'all silly. Beyonce. They want to watch when we just shooting that shit, and when we on our pro-black stuff, they don't do this. Yeah, Dominique, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Well, the reason how we got into this conversation was we were talking about alphas. We were talking about alpha energy. And we were talking about, I see you. I see you. I see you. No, we're not talking about white zaddy. No, we're not talking about white zaddy. We're talking about, I see you. We're talking about calling your boyfriend daddy. We're talking about calling the movie Ben went off. We're talking about calling your boyfriend daddy, and is it weird? And we're talking about alphas and like alpha energy, and what does it mean to have alpha energy? And we were also talking about, is alpha energy something that you're born with or something that you can grow over time? And then somebody asked me, do I think that Chadwick Boseman has alpha energy? And you guys started talking about what famous niggas have alpha energy and what famous niggas don't have alpha energy. And that was how we even got into the daddy conversation, because I said that Chadwick Boseman is giving me nerd alpha energy, and somebody called him nerd daddy. And that was how we even started talking about the whole daddy conversation. White zaddy is something different. That's something different. Systemic zacism, zalphazism. Y'all hilarious. I hate you all. None of us like white zaddy. White zaddy is like, you know, the patriarchy. The white patriarchy. The white patriarchy. That's what white zaddy is. The white patriarchy. No, you gotta put a Z, Roderick. Zucking on Zoes with a Z. Zucking on Zoes. And we were also talking about sucking on toes, yes. But I want to talk more about how y'all don't like... So y'all really don't like calling your man daddy? Really? For real? Y'all really think that's weird? Really? That's interesting. Feet condoms! Zox. Somebody write Zox with a Z. Really? Just because it makes you uncomfortable because it reminds you of your real fathers? You've called yours daddy? Zox. Brittany, do you call yours daddy? Brittany, I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. In the throes of passion, you can get a daddy, but in conversation, no. I'm allergic to zaddies. I get zives. I thought it was weird. You thought it was weird till you tried it? And then how did you feel after you tried it? How did you feel after you tried it? I would never call my man daddy. I don't get it. Also, I'm my own provider even when I'm in a relationship. No, I just like calling men by their names. I just think actual fathers should be called daddy. I'm single, so I guess that's how my relationship with my father is. Accurate read. Calling my man daddy seems weird. Yeah, and white, like I said, white zaddy is like white patriarchy. Like white zaddy is like that white male figure that feels like he's running everything. That's what a white zaddy is. And nowadays, you have a lot of people... You know what? Let me not even go there. Let me not even go there. Let me not even go there. I don't even want to bring that up. I don't even want to bring that up. Nope. 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 Is he paying all the bills? After I tried it, it felt not weird. I was able to separate the context. I don't know. Shut up. White zaddy is oppression. Go there, do it. I was just gonna say, and you also have a lot of people that get into these interracial relationships and they put their white partner up on a pedestal, and that is also like a white zaddy type of figure when you like put your white partner up on a fucking pedestal because you in an interracial relationship and you think that they're better than you are because they're white. That's like also that fucking white zaddy shit. I was like, you know what? I don't want to say it. I don't want to go there, but this obviously is the Sunday of motherfucking going there. So let's go there. Like, let's go there. Let's go there. That's also like, people like being called daddy. It's 152 people in here. Right. 153 now. Somebody new just came. Hi, whoever the most recent person was. Tamara Mowry is like that to me. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of people that get in these interracial relationships and they put their white partner up on a pedestal. They feel like they won something. They won some type of prize because they have a white partner, because they got chosen, so they not like the other Negroes because they got this white partner or Asian, Donald Glover. So they put their partner up on a pedestal like they a white zaddy figure, and that shit's not cool. I think it's possible. There's no way I'm gonna keep up with this chat. It's moving too fast. Zam, Zami, you took it there. You had to leave then come back, Davey. Did it get too real for you? Can people in the chat call you Zaddy? Killmonger X. I'll call you Zaddy. Killmonger X. I really don't think it's that deep. I think some of us like to call our men daddy, sexual or not, and some don't. I don't think any of us doing it are thinking of them as controlling us. There were a lot of people like that celebrated Meghan Markle's wedding. And you know, I thought the whole Meghan Markle thing was so like funny, because you know what was the most interesting thing about that to me, more than anything else, was the fact that isn't she like 38 or something? I know she's like a little bit older. I found it way more interesting that she was a little bit older, because people always talk about how like once women get over a certain age, they're no longer desirable. 36, okay. People always talk about how once women get over a certain age, they're no longer desirable, but she's like older and she has no children, and like, so I thought that was more interesting. When I saw people like focusing so much on like the interracial aspect and her marrying this white man, I really felt like a lot of people were like exposing themselves and really like exposing the fact that they really put white men up on a pedestal. The fact that that even became such a big thing. I was like, y'all put white men up. That's the meaning really of the term, like white zaddy type shit. Like y'all really put white guys up on a fucking pedestal. Like y'all put white guys up on a pedestal. Why is this even that interesting and not the fact that she's older? I thought that was the most interesting shit about it. Like the older divorced American actress, all that shit was way more interesting than the fact that she was marrying a white guy. And the fact that people turned it into her marrying this white guy gives hope to black women. I was like, exposed, 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 exposed. You want a white king. You just exposed yourself, bitch. Exposed, 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 bake. Y'all lucky I'm not on the iPad. I'd be all zoomed up in my face right now. The Z's have taken over the chat. Now we have B's bake language. B's bake language. It's gonna be Z language. No, Umi, don't delete. The he has got to y'all heads. Don't delete Killmonger. I know who that is. Systemic racism. You didn't ban him, did you? No, don't ban him. No, I'm not into that. Somebody said that I have a zaddy fetish. I don't, but I don't think there's anything wrong with calling your man daddy, me personally. Like, I've called a man daddy. I don't think nothing of it. I sprinkle it. Never all the time. He has to earn the zaddy title, right? Like, he has to earn it. If a nigga earns it, I don't have no issue with it. He has to earn the zaddy title. He has to earn it, but I will say it. Like I said, it's just like representative of like the space that a man is filling in your life. I think of that scene and Remember the Titans when Coach Boone told them white boys in front of the bus, who is your daddy? Right, like he didn't literally mean like, I am your father, I birthed you. But it's about like number one, the respect level. The respect level. Saying daddy releases dopamine in the brain. Is that true? Is that true? I used to do it. Somebody said it's all about white zaddy. It's about people loving their white king. Say it. Zax. Facts. Tamara Mowry is like that to me. Yeah, she's like that to me too. Nope, no daddy, no baby. And I also dislike she's a strong woman. Just call me by my name. Now, I like nicknames. I love nicknames. I prefer calling nicknames to real names, me personally. People watching. It's the amount of people watching. It's the amount of people watching. It's the amount of people watching. Every time it goes over a certain number, it cuts out. It's the amount of people watching. That's what it is. It's the amount of people watching. Every single time it goes over, I think maybe like 150, it's cutting out. It's the amount of people. It has to be. It's the amount of people watching. That's what it is. It's the amount of people watching. That's why I just said, I was like, somebody was like, oh, it's down to 73. I was like, watch, it's about to come back. I was like, it's because of the amount of people watching. Once it gets to too many people, it cuts out. Zayton is at it again. Oh no, it doesn't release dopamine. You were just being silly. All right. It's the amount of people watching. That's exactly what it is. Zam, Zayton. White people are calling the police. Ha! They mad because we start talking about interracial dating. They mad. I would never. Ugh. And then y'all calling white men daddy? Ugh. I'm gonna vomit. Disgusting. 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 That's like some race play fetish slave shit. No thank you. But anyways, I was saying it is. It's like, it's just about the place that a man is in your life. That's it. That's how I feel. That's why I don't mind it. It's not fair though. Some live chats go so fast you can't even read the comments because there's so many people. A lot of the times though, the comments go fast, but it's not that many people watching. Y'all just be chit-chatting. But you had 200 plus once and it wasn't a problem. I don't know. Maybe it's like YouTube has been changing a lot of shit. So it could be that. Everyone who wasn't here for the movie needs to dip. It's wild. We talked about spanking daddy's foot fetish, knee fetish, and all that. If you didn't sit through ass and toes, then you don't deserve this. People just want to play slaves and slave masters. They can't respect men. That's why they can't say zaddy. Oh yeah, Alex, you missed it. If you don't like being called daddy or calling people daddy, that's as reasonable as liking it. People who don't respect your boundaries and consent can walk. I mean, like I said, it's fine if you don't like it. It's fine if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If it's not something you're into, it's not something that you're into. What was the question, Davey? Somebody says spoiled milk zaddy. That's really white zaddy. Spoiled milk, mayonnaise zaddy. I have never called a white man daddy. You might as well say sir or master. Right. If you are in an interracial relationship with a white man calling him daddy, you really might as well just call him master. You might as well just call him master and get it over with. That was how I used to feel about Nick Young and fucking Iggy Azalea. Like, I know she called him all types of nigger. I'm sorry. I know she called him all types of nigger. And I know he called her all types of mistress. I know they was into some race play. I know they were into race play. You cannot tell me. As soon as I seen that picture in GQ where she's taking a bath and he was holding her blonde hair out of the bath water, I was like, they're into race play. Like, they're into that slave master shit. It's a lot of people that's into that shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. That shit's weird. That shit's weird. That's why I was like, I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to go there. Like, I don't even want to start talking about the interracial shit, but that shit's weird. And I do agree that in terms of, somebody said, like, what is a white zaddy? And I said that's like white patriarchy and like putting white people up on a pedestal and like being in interracial relationships, putting white people up on a pedestal. I do agree that you have people that they have more respect they have more respect for white people than they do for their own kind. I'm gonna use Nick Young as an example again. Nick Young got 2 kids by his baby mama, but will not marry her. But he was all set to marry that white bitch. He obviously had more respect. So it's people that they don't have no respect for their black partner, but when the white person come along, they put the white person up on a pedestal and respect them. That's also what like the whole white zaddy like terminology means. You just put white people up on a pedestal. You have all this respect for them that you don't even have for yourself or for your own black partner. Which is like, it's too much. Donald Glover, yes, Donald Glover is another one with his Asian wife, whatever she is, half white, half Asian, whatever she is. They love that shit, but they don't have no respect for their own people. They just want to play slaves and slave masters. Gonna have to rewatch the stream later. My cousin is on that shit. What? That slave play, that race play? Your cousin's on that race play shit? Negro. My streams normally don't get that many people, so I don't know if maybe, yeah, YouTube and Instagram have been doing major updates lately, yeah, and my streams normally don't get more than like, not like normal, like occasionally, but not normally more than 150, so my shit probably just kept crashing. Fuck YouTube and the internet provider. Churn butter zaddy. I hate y'all going to hell. If you don't know what toe condoms are, then bounce. Uh-oh, I'm hitting something. I'm hitting some buttons. Yes, Seren had her knee in the camera. It became part of a knee fetish convo. Shut up, Killmonger X. Shut up. Cottage cheese, zaddy. Race play is sick, makes me gag. She called herself a runaway slave master. And there's a video for her where she cracked the whip. That bitch is a racist. Iggy Azalea is a racist. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about it. And people will really try to argue you down. I'm like, no, that bitch is a racist. Stop it. She's a racist. I know this has nothing to do with anything, but I was sleeping at work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Where do you work at, Dominique? Where you work at? White daddy is like giving the dominant white man figure the role he thinks he deserves. Hi, legendary mother. I see you. Donald Glover is a secret agent for white zaddy. For real, all white people fantasize about being slave masters. Who's not married? Any man that doesn't have respect for me or my people, Kazakh walk. People who are into race play are ashamed of their blackness off top. I can't do it. I'm not gonna have some non-black think that they could run game on me with race fantasies. They're playing Django in their heads. It's weird as fuck. The foot talk did me in. Who's in a relationship with a white dude? Who are you talking about? HBO really tried it, trying to greenlight that slave narrative where slavery never ended. That's exactly what we're talking about. Same type of thing. Like, white people feeling like that's their place. This dominant fucking zaddy figure role. None of us have time for that shit. So is calling a black guy daddy okay, or is the entire concept of calling someone daddy not okay? That's what we were just talking about. Some people feel like the entire concept of calling somebody daddy is not okay. They're not okay with it. I feel like if it's a nigga that I like and he earns it and I want to say it, I'm going to say it. But I would never, ever, 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 ever call a white person that. Ever. Never. 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 Our ancestors didn't go through all that for us to dabble in race play. Yeah, no. But it's some people were saying they don't like it. They think it's weird. They don't think that it's appropriate. But I think it's fine. I feel like it's a term of endearment. Like I feel like once race gets thrown in, shit gets like, it's not the same, obviously, like so many other words. Words have different types of meanings in different types of settings. So once like race gets thrown in, like I would never call a white person, I would never call a white person any type of, I don't know, respect word. I guess you could say. Like I would never say that, but with another black person it's different. I would never, like, I'm not giving white people no respect ever. Title, yeah, title, term of endearment, like, no. I don't even like calling them by their names. I'd be making up disrespectful ass nicknames for them because I don't like giving white people no respect. I have no respect for them. So I don't give them no respectful titles. So I would never. What niggas is a little bit different, obviously, because I have respect for them. I don't have respect for any white people. Like, I don't respect none of them. So they're not going to get no respect from me. Killmonger, shut up. You stupid. Ziggy Zagalia. Runaway slave master. How does that even make sense? She racist. I'm a runaway slave master whip. I was like, this whore is racist. Stop it. They think that slave play is cute. Oh my God, Justin. So toe condoms protect y'all against FTDs. I hate your life. I hate your life. People who are into race play are up there with the footlickers. JK. Ziggy Zagalia. That's what we're going to call her from now on. Ziggy Zagalia. Ebony, I see it. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but I'm not gonna say you're wrong, sis. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. Zigloos Australia. I hate y'all. Zigloos Australia. Y'all stupid. The only reason my aunt called my uncle daddy was so her kids could call them that. Killmonger be trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. Ignore him. I know who that is. He's a troll. No, he's a troll, Just Nickel. He's a troll. I know who that is in real life. He's talking shit. I have too many, Alex Indigo, I have too many daddy issues to be calling anybody daddy. I called my actual father daddy. I'm not calling someone I'm screwing daddy. Cringe. The Australians are known racist. An alpha dating a slave master. How does that work? I don't think you could be an alpha. I don't think you could be a black alpha and date a white person. I don't think I believe that. I don't think I believe that. I don't think I believe that. Because the white person is going to be constantly trying you, because the white person is going to feel like they're the person that has the authority just because they're white and you're black. So they're going to be constantly testing you. They're not going to respect you. I don't think, I mean, but that's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. Like, nah. Because they're going to be trying you. They're going to be trying you. Like, I don't care. They're going to be trying you. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But you can't be an alpha and date a white person. Like, I just don't believe it. Even the type of niggas that like dating white girls because white bitches let them like walk all over them and whatever, I feel like that's still not true like alpha energy. Because if you had a true alpha energy, you wouldn't need to like date white girls just because they let you walk all over them. You like a beta pretending. Personally, that's what I think. Because, like, it's just like we watched Bring It On, right? We watched Bring It On. This is like a perfect example, right? We watched Bring It On last week. Kirsten Dunst tried to come and give Gabrielle Union the money to get to the fucking thing, and Gabrielle Union ripped it up. And she was like, bitch, we don't need your money. I gotta be strong for my squad. Like, I'm that bitch. Like, I have that bitch energy. She could have took the money and walked all over that white bitch. But she was like, no, we're gonna get the money ourselves. We're gonna be the best. You're gonna know that when we beat your asses, it's because we were better and we got the money without you. That's like real, like boss bitch, like alpha energy. Like if you're ruling with the iron fist over a weak bitch, she's a weak bitch. You're not really an alpha. It's not that hard to rule over somebody that's weak. It's like kicking a fucking puppy. Like, ooh, you big and bad. You kick the fucking puppy. Like, oh, go you. Like, you kick the little puppy, you know? But people get that shit confused. They think that just because they're with somebody weak, that they get to be strong, that means something. Like, no. You're not exerting no fucking, you're not exerting no nothing powerful fucking with somebody that's weak. If you really had power, you'd be able to dominate somebody powerful. If you can't fucking dominate a boss ass bitch, then you're not dominant. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel, though. That's just me and my 2 cents. Personally. And Killmonger is trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling. Oh, really? I'm glad I was able to wake you up. I'm glad I was able to wake you up. You needed that wake-up call. Alarm clock. No, I know who that is, just Nico. I know who that is. He's a dick. He's stupid. You could email me Christmas Eve. My email's on the About page. Yeah, you missed toe condoms, JoJo. Brittany said, so true. You're a pure beta. I hate how right you are. You saw the comment? I'm not reading it out loud. We're not moving backwards. We're not looking back into the past. We're moving forwards. We're moving forwards. We're moving forwards. We're moving forwards. Oh, you said that's your brother, Real Trini? Alphas are into building their dynasty. A true alpha doesn't need to feel powerful by walking on others. They are secure in who they are, no matter who is around or how they are treated. That just makes me think of Teen Wolf. Random. We hit 180 and my phone overheated. We hit 180 and my phone overheated. We hit 180 people and my phone overheated. Are y'all really pushing X and Z? Are y'all really pushing X and Z? Yes, I am bringing up Teen Wolf. You know, the boy in blue, you know. Because Scott was a true alpha. Yes. Yup. Scott was a true alpha. Didn't need to kill another alpha to take it. That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, y'all start talking about true alphas, made me think of Teen Wolf. Like, Scott was a true alpha. Okay, so like part of the mythology of the show was that you become an alpha by killing another alpha. You have to taking it. But Scott became a true alpha because he was like, without killing anybody, because he just had it, he just had it inside of him. He was a true leader. He was compassionate. He earned the respect of the other wolves. He was a true alpha. So when we're talking about true alphas, Scott didn't need to walk all over people and treat people like shit and kill another alpha to take it and rule with the iron fist over the wolves that were weaker, because he was a true alpha. So when we start talking about true alphas, those same type of rules fucking apply. When you're a true alpha, you if you have to fucking rule over somebody that's weak, you're not a true alpha. You're faking. That's some fake shit. Right, you're a fake alpha like Peter. Exactly. Bringing up Teen Wolf is a response to my comment. That's why you're my favorite. Yup, Scott was a true alpha. Didn't need to kill another alpha to take it. Alpha people only. This is a historical disease bake. Of course, the shit would freeze up right now. We're too zopular. I think 180 is the cap number for the chat. I think it's 182. I think it's 180 also. As soon as it hits somewhere between 100 and 150 and 200, 180, that shit says no, bitch, no. No, bitch, no. That's exactly what I was thinking, Teen Wolf. As soon as you started talking about alphas, hopefully them people don't come back. The people that were watching, hopefully they hopefully every time it goes out, they just stay gone. Alphas also don't mind delegating and letting others take the lead if someone else is more qualified. Yes, Monica, I don't know if you missed it, but we were talking earlier about how I have a friend that has a baby with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend goes to school right now my friend has a better job. She makes more money. So her boyfriend watches the baby during the day, and he works and goes to school at night so he could better himself and get a better job. eventually. He's like still an alpha. Like really. He's doing what's best for the family. He's leading the family, like doing what's best. Alphas also don't mind delegating and letting others take the lead if someone else is more qualified. Like true alpha. Like true alpha. Yes, I love Teen Wolf. I love Teen Wolf. Like, we can talk about Teen Wolf all day. That's my show. I mean, it's whack now, but it's whack now. But as soon as y'all start talking about true alphas, it made me think of fucking Teen Wolf. Like, come on. Teen Wolf was very disappointing after season 3. I stopped watching, but Davey, I will leave in order for the chat to continue. Remember me. YouTube feels offended by this conversation. Scott McCall, Davey, come back. I'm back. I love Scott McCall. I hate how they maligned him for Styles. Yeah, they see Styles as the breakout star because of the Maze Runner shit. So they try to make Styles the lead, fake alpha like Peter. And even we were talking like before too, we were talking about like this physicality and shit have to do with being an alpha. I know Teen Wolf is just a show, but we're gonna stick with that as an example. Like Derek, for example, like Derek is an alpha also, and Derek is like bigger than Scott and like stronger than Scott. But Scott is like a true alpha. Styles was also a fan favorite, but not to the point where they wanted to make Styles a fucking lead on the show, in my opinion. Like, we like Styles as like the goofy sidekick, but whatever. But even the fact that like Derek was like bigger physically and like he's still like Scott was the true alpha. Like Derek being bigger didn't have nothing to do with it. Derek being stronger didn't have nothing to do with it. Derek being older didn't have nothing to do with it. The fact that he had been an alpha for longer, none of that shit had nothing to do with it. Scott was like the true alpha. He had the true alpha fucking leader fucking energy. And if you don't have that energy, you just don't have that energy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we've been trying to explain it for a minute. Like, I don't know. You either have it or you don't have it. But I do think you can maybe learn it over time. Because somebody has said, is this something you're born with or is it something that you could learn? I'm a womanist. I have a lot of issues with feminism. I have a whole video on feminism. I have a lot of issues with feminism. Scott was also smaller than Derek, but was shown to be the better, more beloved, and effective leader. Right. Because somebody was like, oh, is it just physicality? I was like, no. I was like, because I've seen some little niggas flex onto big niggas. Like, flex. Like, what? Because they had that energy. I'm going to fucking smack you. Yo, I'm going to smack you. I see you, fucking Killmonger. I'm going to smack you. Stop it. Stop antagonizing the chat. Davey, come back. Davey, we're back. Somebody said, oh hell no, Nicki Minaj is the alpha. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. Slap on my knob. Like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. That was my shiznit. Teen Wolf. Rihanna is an alpha. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Rihanna has alpha energy. Nikki is an alpha. Y'all just love to associate the word alpha to a male. I'm going to need y'all newbies to dip. Didn't they also have to kill another alpha on True Blood? B and J are an alpha couple. Somebody also said that Virgo, they feel like Virgo energy is alpha energy and Beyonce is a Virgo. And somebody also said that Sag energy is alpha energy and Jay-Z is a Sag. Nicki Minaj is an alpha. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. Where are we? It's mad new people. My email's on the about page. The about page. The first 3 seasons of Teen Wolf are worth watching. Yes. Bye, Just Nickel. Teen Wolf is good. Gave up after season 3. Yeah. Derek was not a good alpha or leader. Scott is the one. Yeah, but can you see my face? Can you see my face now? Scott was also smaller than Derek, but was shown to be the better, more beloved, and effective leader. Nina Simone is definitely an alpha. What's womanism? Womanism was created by Alice Walker. It's basically it's about focusing on the betterment of black women specifically. Like black women specifically. Like I'm not with all the, I don't know, women need to stick together, woman power, white girl, non-white girl feminism nonsense. I'm not with it. Feminism is drenched in white women. Like I say this all the time, and I also say this in my video on feminism, which is literally called On Feminism. If you guys want to go look it up, the backbone of feminism is racism. Like the whole reason why white women started like feminism and like white women need to vote and shit like that was because they were gonna like give black people the right to vote. Now, granted, yes, it was gonna be black men, obviously. They were gonna give them the right to vote, and white women were like, no, what the fuck? We need to get the right to vote before those niggers. And that was like literally how like feminism got started. Literally, like that was literally how the whole like woman power, white woman power shit got started. Like we need to have our rights before those niggers. I can't get down with that shit. It's racist. Womanism is about black women specifically, like, and that's all I care about. Your feminine, oh really, legendary mother, your feminism video was my first introduction to your channel. A lot of people still watch and comment on that video. It's got a lot of views. Ebony. Yeah, the chat is still going on, Clarissa. Feminism is definitely a white woman movement. Saying that physicality equates with being an alpha is hella ableist also. Beesbake After Dark might really need to be a thing. Oh, I see somebody got banned. I see somebody about to get banned. Lisa Bonet and Jason, how do you pronounce that? Mamau are an alpha couple as well. When is her birthday? When are their birthdays? I agree that they're an alpha couple as well. Somebody had brought up Lisa Bonet also as a woman that has like alpha energy previously. Team Sag. Teen Wolf really got out of hand after season 4. I couldn't keep up. Yeah, Sag people are very alpha. I feel like Solange is an introverted alpha. Those hands release all that alpha energy over Jay-Z. Deliver Us from Eva is a good movie with the dynamics of alphas and betas. I thought it was too. That was how we even started like talking about a lot of this, because people were like that Eva had like alpha. It's definitely 180. It's definitely 180 when it hits 180. It's definitely 180 for sure. When it hits 180, that's when it does it. So try to stay below 180. It's when it hits 180. So try and stay below 180. But I'm about to start blocking people though. I'm about to start blocking people. If I see like some nonsense, I'm gonna block people because we want to try and stay under 180. Solange actually gives me more of an alpha vibe than B does. When is Solange's birthday? What is Solange's sign? I watch a lot of your old vids, Seren. You know what you're talking about. Thank you, honey. It's funny though. Like it's funny. It's funny to see videos that are so like videos from like 3-4 years ago that people still watch and comment like they're new. People be leaving comments like, I know I'm 3 years late, but this video, this and this and this. White feminism also co-opted heavily from the civil rights movement and the early gay rights movement, yet they shit on both groups. Roderick said he gonna, are you there, Killmonger? Roderick said he gonna join the Zaddyism movement. Zaddy movement. Zaddy movement. Y'all lying. Y'all are lying talking about y'all don't like that shit, because I remember when Black Panther came out and fucking Michael B. Jordan has said in Black Panther, when I say do it, you need to do that shit. It was a whole fucking lot of y'all that was talking about some, ooh, yes, Michael B. Jordan. Ooh, yes, daddy. Ooh, when you say do it, I'ma do it. But now y'all don't like it. But now today, y'all don't like it, huh? Y'all don't like it, huh? Y'all don't like it. Anyway, though. Join my Zaddyism movement. Roderick said, I'm gonna join the Zaddyism movement. Advice on dealing with jealous non-black female coworkers trying to sabotage you at work every day. Tell them suck a dick. That's what I would say. I think Solange is a super alpha. She don't gotta say shit, but she will fuck it up. I don't know why you can't see me, Ayaba. No, white women did not invent women coming together to fight patriarchy. But the term feminism and feminist, somebody asked me if I was a feminist, and I said no. In terms of terms and that type of terminology and what feminism is seen as or whatever you want to say, no. I prefer the term womanist. I prefer to be called a womanist. I don't like being referred to as a feminist. I'm not into the whole like feminism, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not into like the whole all women coming together shit because I don't really believe in that. As you guys know, I don't really believe in like allies and all that shit like that. Like I'm just about being black and I'm about blackness. So I like womanism because womanism focuses on black women specifically. I really don't care what happens to other women. That's probably like a horrible thing to say, but I feel like other women don't care what the fuck happens to me. Like if they put me in a room, if they put a bunch of people all in a room and they were like, you have to stand with the black people or you have to stand with the women. I'm going to stand with the black people. I'm not going to stand with the women. That's just how I feel about that. Sagittarius squad. Oh, August 1st. Jason Momoa. So what is that? He's a Leo? I told you, Leos be having that energy, bro. Leos be having that energy, boy. Jason Momoa is a zaddy. Nicki Minaj is not going to date YG. Stop this. I'm going to call you by your real name if you keep it up. Nicki Minaj is not going to date YG. Stop this. That's a very random couple. I swear I love a Sag. We talked about this last week. They just be lit, ready to go at all times. You know I'm a Saggy. We have the movie already picked. Didn't y'all say y'all wanted to do Low Down Dirty Shame next week? Oh, no. Never Been Kissed was next week. And then Low Down Dirty Shame was the week after. Tiffany Haddish and Michael B. Jordan. They would not have some good sex. Michael B. Jordan wouldn't know what to do with all that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Lisa Bonet had not one but two men in the daddy care category. You talking about Lenny Kravitz? Jason Momoa could get all of it. Zeus take the wheel. This chat was hilarious. We never watched Brown Sugar? Okay, we're gonna have to watch Brown Sugar because that's my movie. I think there's more pressure for a man to be an alpha in society, which is beta men. Okay. I think there's more pressure for a man to be an alpha in society, which is why I find beta men unattractive. Also, beta men who pretend to be alphas tend to be abusive because they don't understand. Solange is a Cancer. Hi, the Blacker the Berry. Thank you. I see you. I see you. Momoa. All right. Oh my God! Somebody just gave me money in the chat. Somebody just gave me $100 in the chat. Who just did that? Super chat. Thank you. Who did that? Who did that? If Earthworm Jim tell me to do it, I'ma do it. Eric is problematic as hell, but better than Michael B. Jordan. We already said, Justin, that fucking Earthworm Jim chat with Bozeman is a nerd daddy. He got that alpha energy for sure. Yes, when he choked out the elder in the garden, y'all were like, yes, Killmonger choked me out, for real, for real. They were. Now they're trying to act like they don't like that shit. I like being put in my place, but I'm still not calling him daddy. Zuckazik. I hate you, J. Joe. I see you. Dire Monster, I see you. I see you. Let me go look on and tell you exactly where it is. Tell M'Baku to blow their back out. Listen! Stop! Oh my god. If you go to my channel, and you hit about, I can't comment on the phone. I can only comment when I'm on the computer. Okay, if you go to my channel, I'm looking at it right now. If you go to my channel and you go to about and you scroll down to the bottom, my email is there. All the way down to the bottom, my email is there. It's there. Who did that? I don't see it. Who did it? Oh, I see you. Cuphead Gamer Fan Watkins. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Y'all rich. Zam, Zaddy, throw some my way. Oh my god. Thank you. Cuphead Gamer Fan Watkins is Zaddy. Yes, definitely. Legend. CB and Kinky Pays. I hate your life, real Trini. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. Full circle. Y'all rich. Y'all are rich. Y'all are rich. Cuphead Gamer Fan Watkins is daddy. I just blocked somebody. I'm about to start blocking people. Block. Earthworm Jim dropping cash. I'm still tripping about $100. Give me some money too. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that person didn't leave a comment. They're just like watching. Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you so much. Hi, Deadman Animations. I see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Can't remember what the first Seren video I watched was. I know I binge watched for sure. Never commented for real until a few months ago. Subbed on the spot when I saw that video. I hate how feminism tries to make it seem like white women got real issues. I feel you, but the co-option of the term feminism. There we go. I knew it was about to cut out. I knew it was about to cut out. I seen that shit hit 172. I was like, no. I knew it was about to cut off. As soon as I saw it hit 172, I was like, no, get out. Get out. That shit said 180. Time out. Time out for your chat. Time out. Real Trini, thank you. It's definitely 180, I think. It's 180. Cause the minute it hit 172, I was like, no. And that was when I said, I was like, wait, I'm about to start blocking some people, and then it hit 180, it was gone. Give me some money. Y'all silly. We just saw an example of a real alpha. Y'all goofy. Y'all too goofy. Christmas Eve, you've been watching since 2014? Legendary Mother, you were going wild. Yes, Zaddy. Gives Seren all the Zaddy monies. Y'all silly. It pays to discover. I hate y'all so much. Y'all too goofy. I'm back. I'm gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep coming back. Squarebox said, my first Seren video I watched was the one about Kendrick Lamar, his racially ambiguous fiance, and I've been subscribed ever since. Solange is a cancer. Real Trini giving those international coins. Real Trini with the zonate. Real Trini with the zonation, with the Z, the zonation. Been watching so long, can't even remember what was my first. We got to start talking about something boring because we can't hit 180. Every time we get close to 180, it turns off. We got to start talking about something boring, y'all. I think my first vid was her integration was a trap vid. Zoo Jersey. We hate niggas from New Jersey around here. Zoo Jersey. My first vid to watch of Seren was integration. She had me thinking for like 4 days. My first video was the new racism video on colorblindness and whitewashing. Wow, these are old videos. You guys have been watching for a long time. I think my first Seren video was the box braids one, but I feel like I watched her before, but it's only in the last year or so that I've been on YouTube that much. Oh, thank you, Queen. Really can't remember. All I know is I was searching for black women teaching or something, and she was a recommendation. You guys been watching a long time. No, slavery was not a choice. Kanye is a secret agent for White Zaddy. My first video was on the colorism video. Ever since then, I kept watching. You say you think sex is weird. Maybe you're asexual. I think my first Seren vid was Ferguson. I think I first saw your Emmy video about Patricia Arquette, and then I subscribed and watched all the previous ones and kept up ever since. I think I even watched your hours-long Roots reviews. Oh my God, the last one was like an hour and a half. I was like, it's so much. I just so much that I have to talk about. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish if you want boring. God damn. Shots fired. You think Tiffany Haddish is boring? Oh, that was the movie with Robert Richard? So we need to support the movie Kinky coming out in October. It's a Black 50 Shades movie with Robert Richard. Somebody had brought up Robert Richard earlier when we were talking about kinks. And I was like, why are we talking about Robert Richard? My first video was about Taylor Snake getting caught up in her lies. Are white Latinx the same as white people? Yeah, they white, aren't they? The Roots reviews were dope. Okay, I'll email you. I'm about to screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot it, so I'll send you an email. I see it. Got you. I got you. I'll email you. Davey! So Davey, we have deduced that is every time it gets to 180 is when it cuts out. That's when it cuts out. When it gets to 180 is when it cuts off for some reason. Tiffany Haddish is the shit. Tiffany is boring. She's not funny, but I'm here for her getting her coins. Y'all talk about choke me, daddy. Y'all doing a lot. Tiffany is funny. I did watch the Roots reviews. I didn't even watch the fucking show. My first Seren vid was the Yes All White People one. Been subscribed ever since. Ew, J. Joe. She said Robert Richard, cousin Skeeter, Skeet. I've never even seen a trailer for that movie, Kink. Would I consider being in a movie as what? It was you, Ebony. Kinky made me think about it. Tiffany is way better than a lot of these mediocre white chicks. I agree with that. Tiffany is really funny. A lot of Tamar. Dawn Richard is going to be in Kinky too. I think Tiffany is one of those people that you either really fuck with her and you think she's hilarious, or you don't fuck with her at all and you don't think she's funny at all. Tiffany Haddish jokes are drier than a white woman's baked chicken. That's dry. Tiffany is just a loud black girl with no jokes. I love her though. Oh no, Electra, we been finished the movie. We just chit-chatting now. And they keep trying to shut us down, but you know, they'll never shut down the real Napster. Tiffany is naturally funny. She was hilarious in Girls Trip. Yes, all white people video was life altering. Thank you. See, some people like Alex just said, I love Tiffany Haddish. It really seems like you either love her or you don't care for her. I've never heard anybody say like, you know. Oh, look, Brittany just said she's okay personally. There really aren't many funny comedians anymore, white, black, or otherwise. I think everyone is scared. I feel that way too. She was funny in Girls Trip. Tiffany Haddish is down to earth. Tiffany is the fun friend, great energy, but you can't tell her shit. I feel like I'm also that friend. She's carefree and amazing. I don't know about funny, but I love that she's getting success. They're so annoying. YouTube is so annoying. I hate when comedians play dumb to be funny. Damn, dry ass chicken though. Tiffany seems like a cool person. Tiffany Haddish jokes are drier than toe condoms, aka socks. I agree, Tiffany doesn't have jokes, just a huge personality. What am I gonna do with the $100? Nothing. I don't know. Pay a bill? I don't know. Mayos are still salty about that all white people vid. The comments are still hilarious. And people are still leaving comments to this day and still watching it. They're still angry. I think Tiffany's appeal is mostly her energy and her personality. She's magnetic. I don't know if her jokes are great, but she's fun. It's really rare to find a vlogger who goes hard and stays true to themselves and accountable. A lot of radical channels are just profiting off of social justice culture. Are you talking about me? Are you saying that you feel like I'm staying true to myself? Thank you. I find that to be very complimentary. Tiffany is a Sag, so I love her. Her personality is portrayed, but she's not funny. I'll take Tiffany Haddish over Amy Schumer any day. But other than that, she seems like the Cardi B of comedy. What does that mean, the Cardi B of comedy? I'm mad that she didn't get any awards. Meanwhile, bland-ass Mayo, Amy Schumer, and Tina Fey can't just have to cough funny. They get an Emmy. Dave Chappelle was funny as hell, but he's dead. The clone is taking over his life now. I think Dave Chappelle regrets giving up that, like, what was it, $100 million? I think Dave Chappelle regrets giving up that $100 million. Like, he gave up the money to stay true to himself and his artistic integrity, but I feel like in hindsight, he wishes he had taken that money, and the shit is eating him up alive inside. Capitalism. Yeah, y'all, keep these numbers nice and low. I think just I'm on my phone because I'm charging the iPad, and I think my phone just can't handle it. I think that's why I keep shutting down. And the iPad just died because the charger stopped working. I think my phone just can't handle it. That's why I keep shutting down. So my cousin went to her white friend's house with her sister. They made some crock pot chicken and kept it in too long. And the white girl's best friend said, I prefer mine dry, actually. White bitch, I bet you do prefer your chicken dry, bitch. You probably prefer your pussy dry, too. Pretend I didn't say that. Sorry. She's that friend that you love hanging out with, but you got to take breaks from her because she does the most. Zox. Tiffany gives me all joke for you massive vibes. I kind of feel that way too sometimes. Like Tiffany Haddish sometimes gets into coon vibes. Like cooning for coins. Like playing up that she's ratchet extra hard because white people find that shit funny. Is that what you mean by Cardi B? Because yes, Cardi B also gives me that same exact vibe. Cooning for coins. Like, yes, I'm ratchet. Like, yes, I'm ratchet, but I'm going to be even more ratchet for money. I'm going to play that shit up. They love Cardi B, but hate Tiffany Haddish because she's a black girl. Tiffany is fun. We can appreciate that. The all white people video is a PSA that I forwarded to everyone I know. It's like the first thing you need to be woke. Wow, the Cardi B of comedy. I don't think so. Dave Chappelle's sanity was at stake. The reason why I love your... Hi, Melanated Mermaid. I didn't see you earlier. I see you now. The reason why I love your space over other black YouTubers or POC is because you really fight for black people and blackness while they fight for the right to sleep with white people. Ouch. I mean, we've talked about that before. Somebody posted a clip on Instagram recently in one of my old videos where I had said in the video, I was like, you have a lot of people that are confused. They're confusing. Just like I said in my integration video, they're confused. They have confused, you know, black power, black empowerment, whatever you want to call it. They have confused that with being next to white people, right? Like integration was about fighting to be next to white people. It wasn't about we're going to fight to be equal. We're going to fight to have our own schools improved. We're going to fight to have our own neighborhoods improved. We're going to fight to have our own roads improved. It was about we're going to fight to be next to white people. And a lot of people still have that mindset and they're still confused. Like, they feel like equality is being able to be up under white people and be next to them all the time. They just want everything that white people have, and they want to be up under white people and next to them, and that's their version of black empowerment. And I'm not with that. That's not what I'm about. White people could disappear tomorrow. Like, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm about fucking black revolution and black empowerment, period. People, but like a lot of people are not. That's true. They just want what white people got. I just don't give a fuck about white people at all. Like, I don't even think about them. It's so wild. Like, I don't even think about them. I noticed the other day on my Joe Jackson video, people were leaving all these comments like, I'm so tired of white people having this and this and this to say about Michael Jackson. And I was just like, oh yeah, white people. They do exist. They do write think pieces on Michael Jackson, and I just be ignoring the shit out of them. Cardi is funny, but she's trash. Every one of your videos is on point. I think you also still manage to be really warm and funny, which is hard to do with all this serious shit we have to talk about. Thank you, Roxanne. When I first started my channel, one of the main things that I said, like one of the main reasons was I was like, you know, we don't really talk about like the race stuff or the politics stuff a lot of the times in the way that we talk about like, I don't know, sports or music or whatever. But I talk about everything the same way on some I don't give a fuck shit. So we might as well speak on it in the same way. Zapitalism Zoom. I'm just saying. I cannot pretend that you didn't say that. I'm just saying. You know old white people love buying KY jelly. Strike that comment from the record. I'm just saying. I didn't say that, Your Honor. We are going to strike it from the record. That's exactly what you mean by Cardi B. Yeah, I get that vibe. Yeah, Jada said I get those vibes from Tiffany Haddish as well. Yeah. I get that vibe too. I don't give a crap. Cardi got secretly married. Good for her, I guess. So they really are married or what? I thought that was just something that Offset just said. Like, you know how niggas be like, oh yeah, that's my wife. Like, that's wifey. They really got married for real? So does that mean he gonna stop cheating on her, sleeping around? Or are they about to be open marriage? I mean, if that's what they want, it ain't none of my business. I get that from Tiffany too. They turned that ghetto shit up to 10 for white folks. Like her Groupon commercials are like hit or miss. Like, get my nails done on Groupon. Okay, Tiffany, you get your nails done on Groupon, we know. The whole system is rubbish. We need to start over. That's why I'm heading back to Trinidad and Tobago. They want to feel less pain and struggles, but in return, mass incarceration increased dramatically due to integration and the war on drugs. If the whites disappear tomorrow, we popping big bottles. I remember watching an interview with her and W. Kamau Bell, and they were talking about how great it is to be married to a white woman. Who are you talking about? Who? It was a complete reverse of what integration should have been. I said in my video, I don't even like to say integration. I always use quotations because we were not truly integrated. We were assimilated. Like, what integration is supposed to be is not what happened to us. That's why I'm not on the kumbaya shit. My goal isn't to end racism. My goal is to make it so that black people are insulated from racism. Oh, y'all talking about Wanda Sykes. Is she married to a white woman? That's how I also feel about fucking Samira Wiley from fucking Orange is the New Black and fucking The Handmaid's Tale. She married that white girl, one of the writers from fucking Orange is the New Black. Oh my God. Ah. And she just always want to talk about her fucking brilliant white wife. Don't nobody give a fuck about your white wife, girl. Your white wife killed you off the show in a horrible way that we all hated, okay? Your white wife kind of seems like a bitch and possibly a racist bitch. Yes, Samira Wiley is definitely into the motherfucking race play with her white wife, who was married to a white man before she met her. But then they want to be all, oh, we have to support them because the fucking LGBT. I don't have to support that shit. Fuck out my face. I really don't like that race play shit. I really don't like it at all. Not even a little bit. Hi, Sheldon. Zeit Ziepel. Wanda Sykes Benakun. Remember when she said that the gay community is more oppressed than black people? Yeah, see? Stop. Stop the games. I always get annoyed when I see white people speaking on our culture. I'd be like, what the fuck do you know about it? I'd be like, mind your own goddamn business. Get these people out of our fucking business. Just like I always say, get them out of our fucking business. Oh my God, somebody just gave another $100. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Who are you? Oh my God. Thank you, Daya. I'm about to send you 100 emails, Daya. Dropping these hundreds, alphas. Alphas. We need to talk about alphas every chat. Alpha Bake. Alpha Bake. Zaddy Bake. Zaddy Bake. Zam, you got 2 zaddies in here. Look at God. Make it rain. Collect the money. We're going to talk about alphas every bake. Alpha Bake. Alpha Bake up in here. Oh, yeah, my knees. Oh, it's because I showed my knees. Knee bake. Oh, more money, more money, more money. Because the knees are out. The Z's. I started to say the Z's. Because the Z's are out. Daya is zaddy. Zaddy things. Y'all are hilarious. Praise the alphas. Alpha Bake. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, I can't believe it. You guys always love it though when we do long ones, when we do long Bees Bakes. People always love it. It's been like 5 hours now. W. Kamau Bell is trash. Do you guys remember they like sent me his book to review and I reviewed it and I didn't like it. I was like, he's one of these fucking black nerds that has a chip on their shoulder. Definitely not a nerd daddy. Definitely not an alpha nerd. For real, we're not here for approval from non-blacks. We want to uplift our own communities. White people could end racism today if they wanted to, but that means they have to strip away that power, money, and privilege and land, which they're not doing. They're way too comfortable with racism. Well, Bailey, I see your comment. Seren, you helped me with decentering my life around white people and racists. Now I don't even bother with them and their behavior. It is liberating when you don't care about what white people say or do. It's so liberating. It really is. It really, truly is. I get what you mean about white people. I was so surprised that they like anime like me and my bros. Oh, so they really are married since last September, October. She confirmed that it was true. They say they are married. I don't think this is going to end well. He's definitely going to keep cheating. He's cheating forever. Forever. In that fucking Cardi B voice. He's cheating forever. So he was cheating on his wife. He was married when he cheated. I just feel like, what the fuck is Cardi B doing? Honestly. This might sound like fucked up to say. You're like, what was she, 22, 23 years old, right? Like, you made it this far in life, coming from where you came from, not getting caught up with no ain't shit ass niggas, not getting pregnant by none of these niggas. Like, you made it this far in life. Like, you made it. Like, you got this career. Like, you got all these people on your side. Oh, she's 25. Well, I didn't even know I didn't know she was that old. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was that old. But okay, 25, whatever. So you made it even further. Like, you made it to 25. Right, exactly. Hi, Peter. I see you. Old enough to know better. You made it to this point in your life without no baby daddy, without no kids by none of these ain't shit ass niggas. Like, you made it to, like, getting this career, getting these fans, getting this album out, getting this money. All that to get pregnant by ain't shit ass Offset and then marry him. How? Why? How does it make sense? No, 25 is not old. No, I'm not saying. I just mean I thought she was younger than that. I thought she was younger than that. But just to get caught up by Offset, I don't understand. I don't understand. Now you're gonna have to take time off from work, from your career to have this baby. Even though just like I said in my video, Cardi has said that she doesn't like fame. So, like, probably all this shit was on purpose so that she could, like, retire or, you know, semi-retire or quit or whatever. But, like, it makes no sense. Like, I don't understand. And ew, Offset? Ew. Offset? Of all of them? Offset? Ew. Gross. Disgusting. Like, stop. Ew. That was a bad choice. That was not a good life. That was not a good life choice. That was not a good life choice. Sorry. And I know it's people that's like, well, bitch, you sitting at home on your live stream. Who are you to talk about her life choices? I said what I said. That's not a good life choice. I'm so behind on the chat, but I want to read y'all chat. I want to read what y'all said. Worst thing is he was cheating while he was her husband. He was cheating on his wife. I was like, wow, so much a damn secret though. Why did they say secret marriage? Funny how folks are okay with being called wifey, but daddy is a problem. Tiffany Haddish is just being herself. It's not the marriage, it's a celebration of getting the white person. They see it as getting the bag. This is like we were talking about earlier where somebody had said, like, what is a white zaddy? Like, the concept of, like, a white zaddy. That's what it is. It's not the marriage, it's the celebration of getting the white person, that they see it as getting to the bag. Like, ooh, I got a white person, it's an accomplishment. Where they wouldn't feel accomplished if it was a black person. Whoa, we at 170. We at 170. Simmer down. Let's stop talking about Cardi. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about feet some more or something. I wish the best for Cardi's baby. I feel like Cardi and Offset are using each other. People equate white with winning. Integration was a band-aid. Seren has a sixth sense for people that are into race play. The engagement was a publicity stunt. I think he's using her more than she's using him because people don't care about his annoying cheating ass. He's talking about Cardi and Offset. Asking white people to not be racist is like asking the weather to not rain or freeze. It's a waste of time. You don't ask the weather to not weather. You put on a coat and grab an umbrella. I was so disappointed in Samira Wiley. That white woman that white woman she's with gave me vibes from the get-go. Samira's character on Handmaid's Tale was also into white women. I wonder if that's just to reflect her real life, but that rant has me screaming. I just passed Diet Monster again. Thank you so much. She said, thanks for waking me up. Wow, 100 again. Samira Wiley was my wife until she turned out to be for the whites. Come beat this fucking box up. I hate y'all lives. Talk about it. Deaf race play. She was married to a white man before. Another 100. You blessed. This blessings on this fine Saturday. Damn, y'all are so generous. We got 2 zaddies in here. Y'all rich. Y'all so generous. Alpha zaddies. I've actually never seen Orange is the New Black. Is it good? It was good the first few seasons, but then it got shitty. I truly don't believe you could really be pro-black and with a white partner. The more you learn about them is more you see. Zala's, Daya is Zaddy, Zaddy Tings. Tupac voice, you are appreciated. Praise the alphas. Alphas are valid. Cheesecake, cheesecake, cheesecake. Thank you, Zaddy. I don't mind saying it. I can say it. I don't mind calling somebody daddy. I'll say thank you, daddy, real quick. Let me find out that you was daughter to these zaddies. Teach me this way. Y'all silly. Nerds are jealous of the zaddies. Me and my friends constantly talk about white queers who feel their queerness counteracts their privilege. Wait. Cannot stand him. You talking about W. Kamau Bell? He's always going on about his white wife, and now that he has daughters, he's all about black women. Ugh. All this was made possible by toe sucking. Y'all are welcome. So I'm about to buy all the waffles. I'm about to go buy all the waffles. My knee's not in the frame now, but I could bring it back. Okay, we definitely need a Bees Bake meetup or a Bees Bake after dark. The folks like this. I didn't even finish the last season of Orange is the New Black, which was the one after Poussey. I didn't watch either. I was like, why did they do that? I'm not watching that shit again. Cardi has self-hate issues. She's 25, old enough to know better. She's 25, going on 26 in October. She should have focused on her career at least 3 years first. I'm sad about Samira. Cardi could have really leveled up. Money just magnifies who you are. She did it just as she was popping. Offset is an alpha zaddy. You know, Offset does kind of give me like charismatic Future vibes. Like, you know that nigga ain't shit. You know he ain't shit. But, oh, 180. Wait, we're still on. Okay, maybe we could keep going. She's extremely insecure. I don't think her not having children was intentional. It just happened. You talking about Cardi? I think she still has a hood mentality and thinks she can't do better. Wanted that baby. Offset is daddy, that's why. Like when the rumors were going around, I kept thinking she would never ever do it, but she did. Got pregnant by him. I know Princess Nokia, but I'm not into her. I feel like Princess Nokia is another one that's black adjacent, personally. She begged for that baby. I think in her head she's now secure for life because she doesn't want to rap. Now she's becoming baby mama number what? 6? Baby zombie. I feel like she could fall back on reality TV if she wants and the mainstream music doesn't work out. It was, in my Bob Ross voice, it was a happy accident. She gonna have to be connected to him for life now. Yuck. Offset is not gonna let her retire. Offset is a vampire. He's gonna suck her dry. Offset was not the choice. That was stupid. I like Princess Nokia's message about women of color. I really don't care about women of color. I'm all about black women, personally. And I hate that people keep using the word women of color interchangeably with black women. I hate that shit. It's so annoying. I filmed several videos on it. I just haven't uploaded any of them. So many better men out there than Offset. That was a horrible choice. I think maybe fame really overwhelms people. I think it does too. I think it does too. She made a mistake now. A baby is involved. She said, simmer down. Let's get into eating ass since y'all were scared earlier. Go home, y'all. We're at 171. Maz banned some people. Cardi is hella fake. I think it was a shotgun wedding arranged by the label. Keep that view count down. The baby mama's young. She really was trying to secure the bag. Sounds like Samira is itching for whiteness. Go home, 177. We're at 175, stop. It went back down a little bit. Some people must have like left for the culture. For the culture! I hate when people say for the culture. I'm back. 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 We hit 180. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all saw it too. Y'all saw it creeping up. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Black women are our own entity. We joke, but black folks definitely need a space to talk about sex and kinks. People be suppressing a lot of desires, thinking they weird or the only one that likes something. It's black women and women of color. I just don't like how it's used interchangeably. Like, all black women are women of color, yes, but all women of color are not black. Like, they're not synonyms. They're not synonyms. Soldier for Beauty. Y'all always trying it. Agent James is like, for the culture. That's the White Zaddy shutting the video down. I'm back. I'm back for more mature feeling. 911, what's your emergency? There's a black militant woman who won't leave my screen. I'm feeling threatened. Killmonger's not Carl. It froze because sis said for the culture. It freezes every time it hits 180, definitely. Definitely. I see you, Soldier for Beauty. I know people not gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it does. For me, it does. For me, it does. I know y'all not gonna like this, but for me, it does. Like, for me, I've gotten to the point where I really don't know. I really don't know if I could date somebody that was not a black American. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Well, maybe maybe a West Indian, real Trini. Maybe a West Indian. West Indians seem like they're a little bit more understanding. Like Haitians, a Haitian for sure, for the most part. Especially like them Haitians in Miami, for sure. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to test the one. I mean, we've gotten above 180 when I was on my iPad though. I think it's just the phone. I think it's because I'm on the phone. The phone keeps getting like overloaded when it gets to 180. I think it's the phone. Cause I normally live stream on the iPad, which can handle more, I think. But the iPad fucking cord stopped working. Like a little bitch. I keep meaning to listen to Tierra Whack. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I did hear about DC suing the city for gentrification. Good. Grown and sexy is like, I don't know, vomit in my ears. I hate that Adrian and Justin called their podcast for the culture. Oh, I see somebody that's about to get blocked. Bye. Go away. You writing shit in other languages. We don't have time. We're at a limit. This is an exclusive party. The only people who say grown is sexy are people who are old and have run out of sexy. Oh, lit. I never liked lit either. I never said lit. You guys will notice I never say lit. I never say for the culture. I've never said any of those things. Who had a white man's baby? Bailey said, I agree. My mom dates pretty much only black men from overseas, and their ideology and beliefs, especially on women, bother me. Haitians except for Carl. You single and ready to mingle, J. Joe. She's single and ready to mingle. I've come to... I'm not reading that out loud. Soldier for Beauty, but I see it. Zoes only. Just black people for me, but I would prefer black Americans, though. But, like, if you found something who was worth doing the work with, because I feel like the right person, you can make it work with. Yeah, the right person. No, yeah, right. The right person. I'm not just going to, like, off top be like, oh, you know, no fucking, you know, black people that are not American. But aside from West Indians, I will give West Indians a pass. Aside from West Indians, a lot of like foreign blacks, like non-American blacks, and I'm gonna say foreign because like I'm American and I'm sitting in America, so from where I'm sitting, foreign. Somebody left me a comment once that they had an issue with me saying foreign. I was like, the fuck? I'm American in America talking about people here. What are you talking about? I don't like what? Whatever. That's not even a part of what I'm talking about. Like people be non-black Americans be wanting black Americans to like bend over backwards and like do all this shit for them to make them comfortable. And I just don't have time. I just don't have time. And there's also a lot of like cultural differences that I'm not into dealing with either. Of like, why am I talking like this, and why am I acting like that, and why am I saying this, and why am I eating that, and this is not respectful, and that is not that. I don't be having time. I don't be feeling like it. I'd rather date somebody that we on the same page. Now, if they're like, now there could be like a foreign black person. I'm not saying there's not a person that's like on the same page. Like, yes, it is possible. So, but the original question was, do I feel like it's just race, or do I feel like nationality matters too? That was the question. And I said, I do feel like it's not just race. I do think that nationality matters also. Me personally, yes, I think it does. Because the culture is different. Like, the culture is different. And I think that's fine. Like, if you could find somebody that you could make it work, fine, not a problem. But the culture is different. So y'all have to figure out that cultural stuff. And that shit is hard. You might as well date a white person. I mean, you don't have to date a white person, but I'm just saying in terms of like trying to figure out the differences in culture, it's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. You know? It's difficult. I might call you a nigga. You might not be comfortable with me saying the N-word. I know a lot of like foreign black people are not comfortable with that because they are not raised that way. That's fine. But there's no way we can meet on the middle because I'm not going to stop saying nigga. I'm going to call you a nigga. And I mean, there's black Americans too that are also not comfortable with it. That's fine. We cannot date. Because I'm going to be like, get your nigga ass up and take out the fucking trash, nigga. I don't want to hear it, you know? Like, I'm not, and I'm not going to tone it down. I'm not going to tone it down. So, I don't know. And there's a lot of people that don't like that type of shit, you know? I'm sorry, who had a white man's baby? Sorry, did I get an answer for that? Who had a white man's baby? My best relationships have been with black American women and African women. Zoes in this bitch. Zoes in this bitch. Yup, born in Miami with Haitian parents. Like, I will also say that Miami Zoes are very different from Haitians in other places. Like, I prefer them to other Haitians. Like, if I even had to like break it down, I prefer I mean, like, Haitians as a whole generally are like cooler and more understanding, but especially Haitians in Miami, because everybody hates the Haitians in Miami, like, seriously, because it's like so many like fucking white Cubans and like white Latinx people there that they have like an irrational hate. Like, they really hate, like, they hate Haitians more than black Americans in Miami. They treat Haitians like cockroaches, for real. Like, they hate them in Miami. It's like some shit I've never seen before. Like, they fucking really hate them a lot. So, Haitians from Miami get a pass. I would date a Haitian from Miami because they know what it's like. I've also gotten to that point in state of mind when it comes to dating. I'm not, Sheldon. I'm not. I'm just saying me personal. I had to get away from this one girl from the island. She was trying to cuff my ass quick and go back home with a husband. I was just a college sophomore. I still had shit to do. Oh, me. I get friend zoned a lot. I like sports and watch porn. Men don't like that. Dead serious. The men I attract want a girl that twirls their hair, not someone that feels like their buddy. That happens to me too, J. Joe. That happens to me too. I get friend zoned so much. You wouldn't understand. I get friend zoned so much by niggas that are just like, you're so cool. Like, you're too cool. Like, you're my friend. I don't want to lose you as a friend. I don't want to date you because if I date you and shit goes wrong, like I won't be able to be your friend anymore. And I just like really, 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 really fuck with you. So I don't want to date you. Or also men that be like, yeah, like, well, I don't want to say what you said, like they want a girl that twirls their hair, but yes, men that be like, you just like, you're too cool, like you're my homie, like you're too cool. Like it sounds weird to say, like that they want a girl that's not cool. Like, what, you want a girl that's not cool? But like you're like a lot of, I've come across, I don't want to say a lot of men, but like I've come across a lot of men like that also, like that I get friend zoned because they be like, you're too cool, like you don't act like other girls, you don't act like other women that I'm used to dating, you act like a friend, so I want you to be my friend. I don't consider you to be like girlfriend material. That's happened to me, that happens to me a lot, more than you would think. Big Zoe energy. Non-black Americans expect us to roll out the red carpet. It makes me so mad, especially since I live and work outside of America. Sometimes non-black Americans give off that treat me like you treat your white zaddy vibe. Foreign blacks don't want to learn our culture but expect us black Americans to know theirs. We are definitely over having our back stepped on to let others get ahead. I will not live for someone else's satisfaction. Wow, Umi, she was sending me good morning text the day after we met and we didn't even fuck. Yeah, she was trying to go home with her husband. They cling to respectability politics. They're unequally yoked. A lot of West Indians want black Americans to bend over backwards. Laugh my fucking ass off. Big Zoe energy. Never works. My dad's a continental African and it's a mess. The trauma is real. Black patriarchy. Nationality plays a big part. The way you grow up is so different. Right, that's like me. This is going to sound like a random example. I know y'all are about to lose your minds, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm back. 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 Somebody gonna have to keep an eye on the fucking on the number of people and tell me. I'm back. 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 I turned my air up higher. Y'all might be able to hear it now. Maybe that will help. Wait, Seren! I know it keeps cutting out right at the part when I'm about to like talk. It keeps cutting out. It keeps cutting out. Thank you, Lord, for placing this on hold. The white agents are working overtime today. The Cubans shut it down. Let me go get ready to be pressed. I was gonna say it and chase some of these people off, and that's the exact moment it froze. That's why it's called a cliffhanger. I just screenshot her face. This is hilarious. Wait, what happened? Always when she's about to say something, Agent Ross will not prosper. Don't tell the story yet. I stopped the story. I'm back. 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 No, 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 no. Oh, somebody got blocked. Some other people got blocked. I'm back. I'm back. And like y'all are waiting. Like it's like y'all are waiting. Okay, remind me where I was so I can start over. Remind me where I was. Remind me. Remind me. Oh, there's a delay? I don't want to start if there's a delay and I'm repeating or y'all can't see me or hear me. Remind me. Quick before it freezes again. Where was I? Remind me. Okay, there we go. I see. There's no delay? Okay. Yeah, the original question... The original question, yeah, was do I think that nationality matters or just race? Yeah, I do think nationality does matter. I was saying that I really like the fucking Haitians in Miami because the Haitians in Miami know what it's like. See, y'all saying start from the beginning. Where was the beginning? Like all the way back? Like where was the beginning? Like where was the beginning? That's what I'm saying. All the way back to the fucking Haitians in Miami? Or that's what I'm saying. Where do y'all want me to start? Where do y'all want me to start? See, somebody else said I was talking about getting friend zoned. Because we were talking about friend zoned. Getting put in the friend zone because you're too cool. Oh, I'm fine talking about getting put in the friend zone. Okay, J. Joe, I remember. J. Joe had said, oh, look, see, Brittany said we got past the friend zone part. Well, we were talking about, I know we were talking about getting put in the friend zone. Yeah. J. Joe had said she always gets put in the friend zone because niggas think that she's too cool. And I said, I've had that happen to me too. That I said, I don't want to say, she has said the part about like, oh, that niggas like girls that twirl their hair. I was like, I'm not gonna say that. I was like, but I am gonna say that I have also come across dudes that say like, oh, you're too cool. And I said a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for saying this. I was like, but it's a lot of dudes out there that they don't want, I don't know, like they don't want a girlfriend that's cool. Like they want a bitch that's uptight, or that they want, just like getting back to what we were talking about earlier about like fucking people wanting, they look at dating and relationships like a certain type of way, and that if you don't fit in that box of what that is, be it that you're too cool, be it that you don't fucking twirl your hair, be it that you don't dress up, be it that whatever it is, they will put you in the friend zone and not fucking, like they will put you in the friend zone real quick and not date you. And that shit is fucking weird because you do sometimes feel when you're younger, right, they want confrontation, right? It's a lot of people out there that want confrontation, like they want problems, isn't it? And then you have people that will say like, oh, girls don't, it's always a certain type of guy that says this too, right? Like girls don't like nice guys and this and that. But then when you say, well, but you don't like girls that are cool, they get in their feelings about it. A lot of dudes look for women who fill a status role in their life. Like they have in mind a certain look and dynamic. Right, dynamic. That's what we're talking about, like dynamic. Even when we're getting back into like the alpha shit, we're talking about dynamic. What are the dynamics of your relationships? And I have been put in the friend zone by people that are just like, you're too cool, I want you to be my friend, I don't want to lose you as a friend, or you just act too cool. I like girls that act a certain type of way, and you act too cool, so we can't date. And you just be like, the fuck? Like what? Like what? I'm too cool, so we can't date? What? Kendrick, we keep getting cut off and coming back. So, sorry. I'm like, I'm starting to read comments and then not saying it. I've never been in a relationship. I'm the definition of being in the friend zone. Yes, guys like drama, and I'm a non-drama person, so friend zone. They want confrontation. Oh, somebody said that. Oh, Alex said it was nationality. What I was also gonna say about nationality, also, I know niggas are not gonna like hearing what I just said, but it is true. And what I was also gonna say about nationality that I said that people are also not gonna like, it was two parts. It was two parts to what I was gonna say. The first part was what I just said about being cool. The second part, what I was gonna say about the nationality thing was, I was like, which I knew you guys were also not gonna like, was that I don't like fucking certain types of food. For example, this is going back to like the culture conversation, so like rewind to the culture conversation. I don't like certain types of food. I don't like plantains. I know y'all not gonna like that. I don't like mangoes. I know y'all not gonna like that. It's like but I didn't grow up eating plantains. I didn't grow up eating mangoes. To me, plantains taste like dirt, and to me, mangoes have the consistency of rotting meat. Something about a mango is like rotting meat to me, and plantains just straight, they're like dirt bananas to me. Dirt bananas crossbred with potatoes is exactly how a plantain tastes, like dirt. I just can't, like I can't eat it. So it's like, how can I date like a West Indian, like really? Or how could I date, Serena's about to get eaten for saying this. And this was the part that I was like, you guys are really not gonna like. I was like, this is the part that I know you guys are really not gonna like. So how could I date somebody that their whole life they grew up eating? Now I know this sounds like a small thing, like not a big thing. But how am I gonna date somebody that growing up their whole life they ate plantains and mangoes, and they're gonna look at me with the screw face every single time that I say that I don't like it? That's in terms of like the culture, like the culture stuff, the culture aspect of it. And you're not gonna force me to eat it, and I'm not gonna cook it, and I'm not gonna eat it. And if you go somewhere and buy it and bring it in the house, I'm gonna tell you, get those dirt potatoes and dirt bananas away from me. And if I see you eating mango, I'm gonna say, stop eating that disgusting rotting meat fruit. Like, that is a cultural difference. Like, that's a cultural difference. That's just a cultural difference, and that's just like not something I'm gonna back down off of. I don't like mango juice either. I don't like nothing mango. I don't like nothing mango. Nothing. You can still date. You don't have to like it. No, I mean, that's true too. I'm just saying in terms of culture, because we were talking about culture. We were talking about the culture aspect. Because I had said a lot of the times when you're dating if you're a Black American and you're dating a non-Black American, the culture is so different that it might as well be like you're dating a white person. Like, the culture is way different. Oh, troll, we got to get rid of the trolls early because we don't have space for you trolls. We don't have space for you trolls. So those were the two things that I was going to say that I knew you guys were not going to like. The dating thing, a lot of guys don't like girls that are too cool, and the fucking culture food thing. That shit that every time you say it out loud, people don't like to hear it. People do not like to hear it. People do not like to hear it. People think that drama equals love. A lot of men want a trophy. A lot of people have patterns and they end up dating the same person on repeat. Men especially want what other guys want, and like women that are atypical. That's how it feels. They'll say to me, oh, just be you. I'm like, this is me. I'm just naturally chilled. I'm not the one to pop off or whatever. Do I find that I have that same issue with women? Yes. I have a lot of people tell me that they feel like I'm extremely unique, like that they've never met a person like me before. And I hate saying it because I feel like it sounds obnoxious, but I'm not saying it to be obnoxious. That's why I was like, y'all aren't gonna like it. Like, I hate saying it, but I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm like extremely unique, like that they've never met a girl like me before, and they don't know how to date me or deal with me or talk to me. What does that even mean? Men are stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. No. It's not just because they don't want to hurt my feelings. Because it's been with people that, like, I went on one date with a guy. I went on one date with a guy. This was like forever ago. I went on one date with a guy and he was like, I really like you and I really like your personality and I really want to be like your friend, like your best friend. Like, he was like, I've never met a girl that I wanted to be like friends with this way. Like, I really want to be your friend. It's not just that they like don't want to hurt my feelings. Like, we only went on one date. Like, it wouldn't have hurt my feelings for him to be like, oh, we don't, you know, it's the end of this one date. I'm not interested. Like, it wasn't like that. I would love to date a cool ass person who's not about the drama. And I hate to be obnoxious too, but I know it's not because my face is not on point, because my face is on point. Sorry. It's very hard to describe. I know what you're describing though, and that's true, but that's not what I was referring to. Right? Like that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I don't like plantains either. I remember you saying you don't like plantains. Mangoes are trash. And that's why I feel like I hate having this conversation, because like shit gets misconstrued so easily and people don't like, that's why I was like, you're not gonna like it, but it's really true. I don't like plantains either, but I love mangoes. Seren's about to get ether for saying this. I think plantains are overrated as fuck. Mangoes are disgusting. I like mangoes, but you're not wrong about the texture. I get that. I don't like watermelons because I didn't grow up with that. Right. And I love watermelons. Like, I am a nigger. Like, yes, watermelons and fried chicken. Let's do it. Like, yes. Phew. Imagine hating mangoes. LOL, dirt bananas, and West Indian folks will force some plantains on your ass. Listen, my ex is Dominican. It used to be a fight every day. No, I don't want to eat fucking plantains and rice and beans and salami. No! I only like mango juice, but the rest can go. Oh no, I love me some empanadas and platanos. Are you in my head? I hate plantains and mangoes too. The culture thing makes a difference. I can't with this plantains and mango conversation. I should have said I hated mangoes and plantains 20 minutes ago to get some people to leave the chat. Yes, I hate plantains and mangoes. Leave, be gone. I've tried every type of mango that there is, and I don't like it. You marry your spouse's cultures and traditions. Toss his phone out the window. No. True, because as they're women, you will be expected to cook it too. I was attacked for calling plantains green bananas. Wow, all this mango hate. You need to stop. I hate coconut. I hate coconut too. That's why I'm so irritated with my youth, because they feel like being in a relationship is everything, and it's not. Stop calling it dirt potatoes. It is dirt potatoes. I can't eat beef stroganoff. Sorry, white dude. Oh no, not the mango talk again. As a West Indian, I hate coconuts. It's true, certain things you don't like, people will look all the way down on you for. Too many trolls, not enough space. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Block these bitches. I mean, it's fine. Other people could like whatever they want. I'm just saying, I don't like it, and I don't want to have no issues. I don't want to have no issues with anybody over a difference in culture, is all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm 100% not saying that it's impossible. Me, personally, I don't want to have no issues with anybody that I'm dating over culture. I'm just not trying to do that. Now, that's not saying I can't date somebody from a different culture, or we can't like get to know one another or explore or anything like that. But I'm not getting into no fucking fights and arguments over that shit. No. I don't want to. That's not something that I want to do. What type of men do you date? Characteristics, personality-wise, older, younger? Alphas. That's it. That's it. People don't date what they actually like. They date what society tells them they're supposed to want. It's a whole lot of men who claim they want good girls, but really they want a porn star. That too cool statement is a euphemism. We talk about women wanting thugs a lot, but not as much about men wanting drama queens. Everyone should just be themselves. I just went to an appointment, came back to the chat, and y'all still here. Oh, we didn't cut out about 19 times. You missed it, Neffy. We cut out a shitload of times. So people like dating clones with no personalities. That's interesting. I just think it's easy. Number one, like somebody just asked me just now, do I have a type? I really don't have a type. I do like alpha energy. That's really it. But I feel like it's easy to get into this idea of a type. So like my type is this, my type is that. And you can't date a woman or a man that doesn't fall into that type. I think that's real. I think that's really real. And like I said, it's hard to explain, but I know what J. Joe is talking about. Like, I know for a fact. Like, I know what J. Joe is talking about. Where are we? People who do that are low-key manipulators. I grew up with several different cultures, but I've spent the most time in America. My husband is American. He always rolls his eyes when I talk about how I love coconut water. People get insecure instead of inspired around intense people. It's a waste. No, they do not. No, they don't. They don't. They don't, Black Mahogany. They don't. I've been put in the friend zone. Like, no, no. They don't try to sleep with me, nothing. Like, they really want to be friends. They really want to be friends. Baby foreheads matter. Hashtag 3 heads matter. I do have PTSD. I have PTSD from getting asked every day to eat fucking platanos and salami. I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that. Please stop. I don't want to eat that. Get it out of my face. That's me, but my Haitian parents forced the damn rice and beans down my throat. Yeah, we did live together. We did live together. What? Dominicans will eat salami every day. What? Salami and eggs? Oh my God, every day. Listen, please, I don't want to look back into the past. Future, we're not going back. Yes, yes, see, Ebony, you know, Dominicans love fried salami and eggs. Ebony, you know, salami and eggs every day, and rice and beans and platanos every day. God, and don't say you don't want it. Oh my God, don't say you don't want it. Don't say you don't want it. Dominicans and their salami. Like, I can't. They will really try to shove that shit down your throat. I feel like saying you might as well date a white person is mean. LOL, white people eat casserole for everything. Plantains aren't as bad as casserole. Which is fine. If people can't understand that, then ride out. I really do think that people are just used to people, and this could be men or women, because women do this as well. People are just used to people being a certain way, and when you are not that way, there are a lot of people that do not know what to do. Y'all have never been in that type of situation with a friend, with a girlfriend, a female friend, that was like, that she met a guy that she really likes, but he doesn't do this or he doesn't do that, or like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to make it into like a man thing, because it's really not. Like, he doesn't do this or he doesn't do that, or he doesn't act this way or he doesn't act that way, or he does act this way and that way, and it's confusing, and so she don't want to date him because she feels like it's too confusing, or that like something is off just because it's something she's not used to. Y'all have never had a friend like that? Y'all never been in that type of situation? It'd be the same way with a lot of niggas also. So people from other cultures really get legitimately offended and or angry over things like that, even if it may seem silly. Yeah. Like, I've had people be like, well, why don't you want to eat it? Like, why don't you want to eat the mangoes? Or why do you not want to eat the fucking platanos? Or why do you not want to eat the salami? And I'd be like, I don't like it. I don't want to eat it. It's not disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But I didn't grow up eating it. It's not an acquired taste. I have tried it. I didn't like it. You can't make me eat it. That's it. This is why dating between cultures is hard, because even taste buds can throw off a good connection. I can't cook what he likes. Right. And I'm not going to cook a fucking fried salami. No. I'm not. I'm not going to fucking cook no platanos. I'm not cutting up no fucking mangoes with the big ass pit in the middle. No. No. Negative. I'm not doing it. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Same. I don't have a type. It's the energy. Hi, squirrels in my Kool-Aid. I had to let go of my type when I realized a lot of the men I was dating weren't really fulfilling what I needed. I just need a black woman who A, is a nerd, or B, can put up with my nerdiness. Oh, this tattoo on my wrist, it says love, hate. That's really crazy to me. How can't you date someone you're cool as fuck with? Like, what do some of y'all talk about with some of your significant others? I have a friend, a male friend, that does not date friends ever. He has like a rule that he doesn't date friends. He only dates strangers. This is the way he puts it, strangers. And we're just friends. We never dated, nothing like that. We're just friends. We've always been cool. He's like, I like to go places. This is how he explained it to me. He was like, I like to go places with the intent of meeting women to date. So maybe I go to a party, or I go to an event, or I go out, or I go to the bar, you know, I go whatever, wherever. I like to go places with the intention of meeting women to date, like specifically for dating. Like, so I can like meet them, you know, get their number, ask them out. We both know up front what it is. It's not on no platonic, like I want to date. If we go on a couple dates and it doesn't work, or we're not connecting, we're not getting to know one another, then I just like, I cut them off. I don't want to be friends with them. I don't want to be friendly, nothing. He's like, and if I'm not in a place where I'm specifically looking to date, like any girl that I meet, like, you know, if I'm at the grocery store and I like run into a girl and she's like, cool, we hit it off, we start talking, she becomes my friend. Like, I want her to be my friend. I put her in the friend zone. He's like, because I don't want any confusion between like dating, like relationships and friendships. It's people out there that do that. Like, it's people out there that do that. Like, not everybody is into like dating their friends. Not everybody is into the whole let's become cool and see where it goes. Like, not everybody's into that. Not everybody's into that. I swear my parents forget I'm American and grew up with American taste. Like, this isn't Haiti. I'm sorry. Facts, salami and eggs. Been there, done that. How you gonna eat that every day? They will eat it every day, every day, every day, every day. Fried salami and eggs. Fuck out of here. That's what they eat. I'm telling you. The emotional labor that goes into explaining your culture's trauma and habits is too much. It's true. You may as well date a white person. Foreign blacks don't get it. They have separate experiences. From Remy. I understand it. It's perception. I'm not bothered anymore. It's their loss. I never forced anyone to eat my West Indian food. I hate when someone tries to convince me to like something. People need to respect one another's preferences. Salami is canceled. I'm not going to cook no fried salami. Obviously, this is an argument that I've had several times in my life, in case you guys didn't know. You're welcome, Jay. Thanks for introducing me to Moni Squared products. You're welcome. That's a pretty good rule, but friends can be, look, Davey said he thinks that's a good rule. Jazzy for Life said, but friends could be the best partners. Wouldn't you want to date someone who gets you, someone who is your friend? Ebony said he could be missing out on the person he might spend his life with. Maurice, does he know that great relationships have great friendships, right? Or does he start with the intent of dating instead of friends? He starts with the intent of dating instead of friends. Like, dating. Like, no, we're not friends. We're dating. Like, I asked you out on the date. I got your number because I want to date you. We're going to go out on dates. We're going to get to know each other. If it doesn't work out, we're not going to be friends. I'm not going to talk to you. That's it. And then sometimes, and he like goes places with that particular intent. So if he is somewhere that he did not go to with that intent of dating, he does not hit on girls or nothing like that. Like, me and him met in a friend place, and that's how we became friends, for example. Like, me and him met in a friend place, so we became friends. There was no confusion about could this possibly be leading to a relationship or anything like that. It was like he said up front, like this is the way that I operate. I was like, that's a lot of rules, but if that's what works for you, whatever. We just met, so I don't know anything about you. Like, I don't even know if I want to date you or anything like that. Like, we could be friends. I don't care. That's weird. That's not open-minded at all. Dating a friend could be complicated. That's really restrictive. I can't date with someone I'm not cool with. Imagine thinking dating doesn't lead to relationships. Or you mean friendships? How's that working for him? I feel like you can't have a legit relationship that will last without friendship. Once the passion dies, the union is on its way out. You'll find yourself compromising on things that you'd never compromise on just because you care about your friend. That's all protein, salami, and just eggs. What the fuck? How are you going to date someone you don't fuck with outside of sex? The best relationships come when you're not looking. So would these dating strangers lead to being friends? No. If they decide not to date anymore, he never talks to them again. Because he doesn't date friends and he refuses to be friends with exes. It's like very clear-cut rules. He said he's going to write a book. He's like working on a book about dating. I think going the... And I swear to God, like I'm not making any of this up. I think going the friend route is best. I think you should really get to know a person before deciding to date. I didn't realize so many adults were interested in new friendships. Maybe the term friend is being used loosely. Fried salami or fried eggs and mango with onion is a Dominican meal. Yes, you know, Ebony. You know. You know. You know. You know. You know. There's a natural mating game that human play upon interaction. I just don't know. Many men looking for new female friends, strictly platonic friends. Not mango. Not mango with onion. Mango. Mango is not mango. It's different. Mango. Not mango with onion. Mango is something different. When you find out, let me know. I always thought love grows from a friendship. What happened to marrying your best friend? Y'all silly. Not mango. Y'all must not know a lot of Dominicans. When you're friends already, a lot of that suspense and wonder can get lost. My friend said that too. My friend said that he likes dating strangers. That's exactly why. Like, he said also that he feels like it's easier getting to know somebody from the perspective of... He just said he feels like it cuts out like a lot of the confusion of like, are we friends? Where is this going? What are we doing? Like, when you know from the beginning that you're not, that you are dating, that you are not just friends or just getting to know one another, whatever, but like coming from the perspective of, no, we're trying to date. Like, he feels like it's easier. He feels like it's easier. And that when he meets a girl that he knows that he really wants to be friends with, he even said to me one time, he was like, I could be sexually attracted and romantically interested in a girl and still not date her if I want to be her friend. He was like, because I know that girls that I date, if it doesn't work out, I'm not friends with exes. I refuse to be friends with exes. If it doesn't work out, I just stop talking to the girl. I was going to say stop talking to the bitch, but that's not what he said. That's just what I was going to say. Like, he was like, I know if it doesn't work, I'm not going to talk to her anymore. He was like, so I can meet a girl and really like her personality and even be sexually attracted to her romantically, physically, but not date her if I know I would just want to be her friend. Like, that is a thing. A lot of you guys thought that Ebony was saying mango and onion. No, mango and onion. Mango, smashed plantains with onions. Okay, but even if you start with the intention of just dating, you don't end up being cool with the person you're with. Ah, you did? On a side note, I started watching Dexter because of you and I like it. Yay! Meanwhile, nobody has a problem shitting on our food. Let me screen cap. just in case. Mango, you have to be good friends first. Mango is mashed up plantains with onion and egg and salami. That is a Dominican meal, not mango. You have to be good friends. I think you can spell mango with the U, mangu. You have to be good friends in order for a relationship to last. The negative energy of that mindset will drive away his soulmate. What's the criteria for being a friend with the homie that you're talking about? I didn't ask what's the criteria. But he said if he meets a girl that's like too cool, super cool, that he could like see himself being best friends with. Like this guy, my friend, also has like his two best friends are also women. So he's like, if he meets a girl that's like too cool, like super cool, that he could like see himself being best friends with, he would prefer to be her friend. I'm just saying there are niggas out there like that. Dating a friend works for people who find comfort in familiarity. Okay, that makes sense. At least he's upfront. I like that. Dating so hard. It's just easier being single. Y'all met at Friendly's. A friend place. I'm just saying we didn't meet at a party or a get together or anything like that. Bye. We're not gonna cancel. We're not gonna cancel. Once we get through this conversation of dating friends, I'm probably gonna go because I'm starting to get hungry and I still need to wash my hair and it's late. I don't subscribe to marrying your friend, as in my boyfriend, girlfriend is my partner, my friends are my friends, because your partner can't be everything for you. I have to give him that. I love when people know what they want. At least he was straight up. Yeah, bye, Brittany. Yeah, he said he's writing a book on it. Yeah, I'm not friends with exes either. Let me know when he finishes it. I will. His rules seem valid, interesting but valid. Being friends with exes could be a challenge. He sounds interesting. I'll buy his book. I want to read it. Is he successful with dating? Why is he writing a book? Please tell me he's not on that Steve Harvey shit. Well, he's writing the book because he feels like his approach... Well, he does feel like his approach works. He is pretty successful with dating, like that it works for him. And he does feel like it's somewhat of like a novel approach or whatever, but he feels like it's the best way. Unless you have a child with your ex, I would not stay friends with them. I guess I'm biased. My girlfriend is my best friend. Tell me about it. I have an ex and we are back to friends now and it's difficult. Dating and relationships are different. Mango, never heard of this. Mangoes versus Mango. When you hit the relationship stage, then naturally you develop a friendship. Real Trini said, I agree with that rule. The stranger could be Jeffrey Dahmer. Smash plantain and onions. You can date someone with the intent to enter a relationship and get to know them. Getting to know someone is not limited to platonic friendships, but it would be good to know off top if you want more. I understand where your friend is coming from, but a simple conversation would clear all that up as well. Conversations can cut out that confusion too, just saying. Oops. Shit. Hit the wrong thing. Fuck! God damn it! I hit the wrong thing. There we go. I'll read his book. It saves time, energy, effort, and heartbreak. He seems guarded on his emotions. I agree with not being friends with exes, dating with no intent of a relationship. Not everyone is looking for the type of partnership that's based in friendship. It seems aromantic, but I get his perspective. Wouldn't work for me though. Thank you, Novella. I think that's the first comment you've made. That's a good comment. I'm gonna read it again. Not everyone is looking for the type of partnership that's based in friendship. It seems aromantic, but I think I get his perspective. And what I was saying, even going back to what we were talking about before, I think there's a lot of men like that. I think there's more men like that than we really talk about. Instead, I think we just kind of like put it down to like, oh, maybe they just didn't like you or whatever, which is also true. Like that's also very valid. Like it's totally possible for people to just like not be into people or whatever. But I do think there are people out there that are not looking for the type of partnership that are based on friendship. Like there are a lot of people out there that if they feel like you would be a good friend, They just want to be your friends. And that's men and women. Your friend doesn't lead women on. That's good to hear. I'm also with the whole not talking to an ex when y'all are over. That was like, I dated my best friend's cousin. And my best friend was like, before my best friend's cousin hit on me, I didn't find this out until like years later. Before my best friend's cousin hit on me, my best friend said to her cousin, she was like, please don't hit on my friends. That's my friend, like that's my best friend. You're my cousin. If it doesn't work out, it's gonna become awkward. Obviously, I can never lose you as my cousin. I don't want to lose her as my friend. Like, please don't do it. My ex hit on me anyway. We ended up getting together. It ended up not working. We broke up. It was actually a very nasty breakup. My best friend felt like she had to pick sides. And we ended up not being friends anymore. So there are some people that say from jump, if they meet a person that they like and they think is cool, maybe we shouldn't date. Maybe we should just be friends. I know maybe to us adults that sounds wild, but there are people like that. I guess I just don't understand the difference between who these guys would date if they were both attracted to the woman's personality and looks, as long as he's being honest about his intentions. I feel like you should always be seeking to learn and explore new sides of your partner. I feel like that journey should never end. When it does, that's when the relationship turns stale, in my opinion. Mango! Not mango! Bye. I'm gonna get ready to go too. Let me get to the end of the chat. I like to separate lovers and friends. Those are two separate categories that serve two separate purposes in my life. That's what I'm saying. There are people like that. I'm gonna screenshot that one too. Not everybody has the mindset of, oh, you're so cool, we could be best friends and then we could date. Not everybody has that mindset. There are people that are just like, oh, you're so cool, let's be friends. And I do think that men and women can be platonic friends, which people act like that's impossible. But it is. Oh my goodness, you silly. I feel like some girls have low standards. I get that point, but to end the relationship and stop talking always seems weird to me. I don't cut people off. Oh, bitch, I will snip you out of my life, no problem. I will. It's fine that he doesn't date people that are already friends with him, but the ending of the relationship is what gets me. Your friend's approach makes sense. My current boyfriend is heavily entangled into my friend group, and if we break up, I don't know how many friends I'll see. Right, another example. I used to know these people that were in a big friend group. It was maybe 5 or 6 people. The girl was dating somebody in the friend group. She cheated on the person she was dating with somebody else in the friend group. Her and the person that she cheated on are now married. The whole friend group got broken up because people took sides. There are a lot of people that do not like getting their friendships and their relationships entangled a lot. For that exact reason. I had an ex that dated his best friend. She was his best friend. They dated, they broke up, but she was like still trying to be his best friend and like call the house all hours of the day and night and all stuff like this. And I was like, no, that's not gonna fly. She can't be your best friend like that anymore. Sorry, y'all had sex. Sorry. It's inappropriate. So it doesn't like offend me or anything when a guy says that he wants to be my friend, because I have also been in situations. It's kind of like you have to pick. I do agree that you kind of have to pick friendship or relationship. And so if you pick that you want to be friends, I can see why. Especially like, and like I said, this can go both ways, men and women. If you meet a nigga that's like really, really, really cool, that you can maybe see yourself being friends with that person for the rest of your life, I could understand like being like, well, I don't know if I want to fuck this up by dating this dude. Let's just be friends. It's interesting too. I think that that scene is more appropriate for a woman than for a man. For a woman to say that to a man than for a man to say that to a woman. If a man says that to a woman, it's automatically looked at as weird. This is familiar. There's a girl that I click with like no one else, but she acts like a relationship is something she's not after. I want to take things further, but I don't want to ruin the friendship. Umi's man. So what if you guys date and y'all become friends, so y'all just end everything? We can't be friends anymore. We can't be friends anymore. I'm not friends with exes either. We can't be friends anymore. We could be cool. We could be cool. That doesn't mean we hate each other. We have problems. We could be homies forever. Now I know you hear the word homies and you think friends. I don't mean friends when I say homies. Like, we could be cool. We don't have to have animosity and hate each other, but we never gonna be friends like how we were before. Once you have sex, things change. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I have nothing but platonic friendships with women. Raise the Cranum girl, we about to go. It makes sense to me about the friend group thing. I'm already in a better place now than I was this time a month ago. I'm not friends with exes. I hold a grudge. Bye. We about to get out. We about to get out of here. Right? You could be cordial, but sex changes everything. Your friend could also just be redshirting them just in case they work out. Yeah, Mouse has 2 kids, 2 girls. Dominique, Mouse has 2 kids, 2 girls. Oh, look, Roderick just said he has 2 daughters. He has 2 daughters. No, we mostly live on Sundays because it's best for everybody. People have the most amount of time. We can go for a long time if we want. Works for everybody. Yes, on that note, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Never Been Kissed next week. Yes. So, Great Beast Bake. See you guys next time. Thank you to all the zaddies that donated money. Woo! Thank you, Rain. Spear fingers. So, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Oh, do you guys want to finish out this conversation? Go ahead, Dominique. Go ahead, Dominique and Alex. Finish out this conversation before I hit X. Zaddy lives matter. Zaddy lives definitely matter. Dominique, did you already leave? I don't want to cut out if Dominique and Alex are still talking. No? No? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? Good night with a Z.